Midnight music. Midnight music. Midnight music. Midnight music. Midnight music. Midnight music. Midnight music.
I know, Kay, your logo's not here.
That's
That we
fine.
made, but I figured, shameless promotion.
Yeah.
And who is this? Ooh. Oh, Big Ted's here. Hey, Big Ted, what's up? Ted's here. Fred has to go to work. Later, this is going to be... Yeah, it is going to be a packed show, Fred. We've got a lot to catch up on. Yeah, I woke up this morning and I was like, oh, all right, WWE chose violence on the news media. All right, let's do this.
I literally woke up to
Don't mind us.
WWE
You're gonna make
news.
another $10 billion.
The numbers for all their deals are mind-blowing. I did a lot of I was like, fuck, I gotta write all this down. Because I read the CNBC report and all that stuff. It's absurd what they've been able to amass. Absolutely gross.
It's like, dude, this is too many zeros.
This is gross.
Oh, Vicky, did you also see the Hall of Fame?
The baseball Hall of Fame?
Beltre, Mauer, Yeah, the Beltray, Maurer, and Todd Helton.
I mean,
made the Hall.
okay. You know what I mean? Like, all right. That's cool. Like, I mean, they're probably deserving if I really look at their numbers, but like, I remember them as good players. I don't remember them as Hall of Fame players. You know what I mean?
Beltray, I would say yes.
Maurer's an absolute definite yes for me because Maurer's a monster.
So they were both first ballot. Todd Helton was number 6th year.
Yeah, it was going to take Todd Helton a while. There's a lot of people ahead of Todd Helton.
Yeah. He's 17 years the Rockies.
That's what killed him. He's with the Rockies.
Yeah. But over 345, 345 hitter. That's
no, it's not 345 career. No way.
Yeah, I was like, no, that's second. I don't know. It's at 345/441/607. Usually it's this
That's
average and something else.
I forgot I'm watching Bob's Burgers on the TV right now.
Oh, that was at Coors Field.
I'm not sure. I'm not even paying attention. Oh, at Coors, anybody can hit 345 at Coors Field. Like,
yeah, right.
I actually don't know. There's a marathon on FX, so I'm not sure which one it is. The Bob's Burgers.
Oh, I love Bob's Burgers.
I'm gonna switch over probably to NXT in like 10 minutes just to see what they're doing with.
Damn. So Beltray got 95%, which, of course,
yeah, that's fine.
Todd Helton got 79, which is surprising, and Maurer barely got in with 76.
Wait, you're saying Maurer got 75?
76.1.
How did Maurer get 76.1? He was a monster.
Hey, he played for the Twins. Didn't do anything.
I mean, sure, but like still,
great catcher.
Yeah, I was gonna say
really
he was awesome.
Catcher. And I think Jim Leland got in contemporary baseball era committee. Yeah, Jim Leland, which Jim Leland is supposed to be in the Hall of Fame.
Ironically,
Billy Wagner just missed him at 74.
Really?
Yeah, Sheffield got 63. Sheffield's never getting in.
That's I love Shep. Shep had the weirdest baseball stance ever, but he could smack the crap out of the ball.
Yeah. Players receiving less than 5% will drop off the future ballot. So goodbye, Jose Bautista. Goodbye, Victor Martinez.
Wait, Joey Bats?
Sexy.
Joey Bats?
Yeah, Joey Bats. He got 6. Joey Bats got 6 votes.
Wow.
Victor Martinez is gone. Bartolo Colon's gone.
No Bartolo?
Adrian Gonzalez. Dude, Bartolo Colon's not. I mean, they want to Cy Young. Bartolo Colon was also linked to steroids, though.
Really? Wait, Bartolo Colon was linked to
Jose
steroids
Reyes,
with that?
James
Wait,
Shields.
Bartolo Colon was linked to steroids with that body?
Yeah, in like 05.
Oh, I did not see that coming.
That's a big reason why I pitched into his mid-40s, so we had to have a chance of getting on the ballot. It's 5 years after you retire.
Listen, that home run he hit in, I think, Seattle is like the greatest thing ever.
It is fucking hilarious. Andy Pettit dropped again.
Whatever.
Manny, A-Rod, and Beltran all dropped. I think Manny, A-Rod, and Beltran should all be Hall of Famers, and Sheffield. Probably Andrew Jones as well.
Was Andrew Jones linked as well?
I think so. He also had a lot of injuries because he was in the late 90s.
Andrew Jones was a badass center fielder for the Braves.
Yeah. Mark Burley.
Remember Mark? He was a feel-good story.
Yeah, he had a perfect game. That's it. K-Rod, Francisco Rodriguez. No, not a chance he gets in. Torrey Hunter. I love Torrey Hunter.
Torrey not get in.
David. I mean, what are his numbers? His numbers aren't that great. No awards. Maybe he plays a shit ton of Gold Gloves.
Yeah, he was a freak of nature in center.
Great center fielder. David Wright. Too many injuries.
David Wright, the Mets' last great hope. Oh my god, Big Ted, before you came on in Access, we were just talking about Pal World and how it's Pokemon with guns. But I haven't tried it yet. But I really want to. Kay, what does your hat say?
I'm tired, but I'm here.
That's perfect.
That is pretty
great.
Oh, now, yeah, shut up, Juan. Kay and I have things to do on Wednesday nights, all right?
Yeah, it's called working.
Actually, that YouTube channel I'm working with, we just got monetized.
Oh, congratulations.
We finally
fuck
made
yeah.
qualifications for monetization.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah, we only got like 250 subscribers in one day the other day, so that was pretty. That was pretty wild.
What you
wild.
guys do?
That happens. We just released a video.
My God.
Yeah, how much money have we made? Let's see. Go to analytics. We have made $2.25.
Oh yeah,
baby.
raking in the big bucks.
Woo!
Raking them in. All right.
Yeah, subscribers. We got 90 in a day on Friday.
Wow.
That put us over to
What the hell do
limit.
you guys talk about on this show?
Dude, it's like foam flinging, like Nerf darts.
Yeah, you guys will do numbers. You guys will be fine.
Yeah, it is just it's so niche.
You guys will be fine.
It's so niche. I think out of the 1,070 subscribers we have, like 8 of them are women. Like, it is such an it's an interesting world. Let me put it that way. It's also very expensive. It's an expensive hobby.
What, nerfs? Well, because they don't really make nerfs like they used to.
Well, it's the blasters can cost upwards of like $400 or $500.
For
Yeah,
fun?
yeah, dude, it's nuts. They're fully auto now.
Oh, that's why.
That's
Like
fucking
machine guns.
crazy.
The different kind of darts. I've learned so much about things I never wanted to learn about in a few months. It's nuts. But it's fun. The show, we got live callers. It's kind of like old school radio meets podcasting. It's a call-in
Okay.
show.
That's really cool.
Yeah, it is really
So it's
cool.
like a
Guys,
very
the guy I'm
Paul
working with,
Feinbaum thing.
yeah, and the guy I work with is a really good marketer.
Yeah.
Not named Jared,
Mhm.
so he actually knows what he's doing.
So, Will, I need you to look up this place right now since we've got a couple of minutes before we go. I found this on watching a TikTok. There's this wrestling store in Philly called Suplex Vintage Wrestling.
Oh,
I saw
yeah.
that on TikTok. I want to go.
Suplex
Vintage
Vintage
Wrestling.
Oh God. Oh Jesus. Let's go. Oh, dude, look at that Triple H shirt. I am the game from like 1999.
So that's what they do. They sell the old school wrestling shirts from all the different companies.
Dude, I know I don't buy merch. I don't buy. What? This shirt's $350 for a Sandman ECW shirt?
Okay,
Is it-
so what you need to understand about shopping secondhand, there's a difference between thrifting and shopping at a vintage store.
There.
Vintage store, you're gonna spend fucking money
Yeah.
on a t-shirt. I made the mistake of going into a fucking vintage store on the Upper East Side, hundreds of
Well,
dollars.
that was your first
for
mistake. You went to the
everything.
Upper East Side.
Dude, all right. There is an Al Snow like signed shirt for $250. That makes sense. That's fine. The kimono want a Leia shirt, dude, $100.
So they also have like a belt wall of like replica belts. I don't think they're for sale, but it's like a giant belt wall of like all the belts in like in pro wrestling industry and history. Obviously.
It's one thing. Like, are these shirts new or are these shirts like from
I
1997?
don't know actually if they remade them.
'Cause
If it's
if they were actually old shirts from the era, then yeah, that makes total sense. That would be worth
If
that.
it's a vintage store, it's most likely original shirts from the era.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. In that sense, yeah, $200 for a Kane shirt that says "Burn Baby Burn" on the back.
So here's the other thing about it as well.
Shirts, merch, vintage merch is expensive.
Here's the other thing about it. They have a game room of all the classic wrestling video games from all the different consoles.
Oh my
That's
God, dude!
cool.
An Ahmed Johnson shirt.
I know how much you love Ahmed Johnson.
I hate Ahmed.
I know,
Johnson.
that's why.
I just love bringing up Ahmed Johnson because no one else will.
And apparently, well, they have a secret. They have like on their top floor, they have a Broken Skull bar where they sell where they give you Broken Skull IPAs.
Oh, that's pretty
Ooh.
dope, dude. I always forget that the Stone Cold Lager is like across the street from me.
Get whatever you
I gotta go
want.
pick more up. It is. I pretty much stopped drinking altogether because of my migraines.
Mm-hmm.
But oh my God, is that old school TNA wrestling, the original, $60? I might. We're gonna go to the store, Ricky. I hope you.
I
know
figured.
this.
Yeah, I was thinking about it. I was like, yo, we could just leave like late morning, early afternoon, get there before we have to check into wherever, and just.
It's Tuesday
You
to
should
Sunday.
go.
Tuesday to Sunday, 12 to 6.
Yeah.
Those are their hours.
Yeah, that's perfect. That'd be absolutely perfect. Oh yeah, no, that's what I was gonna say. Like, we're gonna go. I'm gonna convince Charles too, which shouldn't be that hard.
Dude, it's funny. They like if you go onto the shop tab, it has like their different sections. You got
Mhm.
ECW, NWO, Stone Cold.
Yeah.
just only
Do
Stone
you know how many
Cold.
shirts Stone Cold Steve Austin had?
Dude, so many. What the fuck is this like racing shirt?
Was it a Bob Holly one?
No, it's Stone Cold all over print, $500, but it's ugly.
Really?
Maybe it was like super rare.
Okay, there's
Maybe.
there's a original CM Punk WWE shirt.
Yeah,
Can you
I
send
saw
me
that one.
where?
That one's pretty dope.
What's it called? What's it called?
SuplexSVW.com.
Suplex SVW.
Oh my God, Stone Cold killed Vinny. That's pretty dope.
It's like on the
It's it's $120 and it's in my size. It's in my size.
I don't know if they do delivery, but if they do,
Yes, it looks like they do.
okay.
Says paying for 4 interest-free installments of $30 to shop pay.
Of course, they have buy now, pay later.
We're wrestling fans.
American Badass made in Oakland. I don't understand that reference. Was Undertaker from
realistically-
Oakland?
No, he's from Texas.
I need to stop spending money on CM Punk merch.
Have you bought his entire line of new merch?
No, I bought the night of Survivor Series. I bought the new
Of
shirt.
course.
And then I have it on under this, so like if this ends up being too hot, I'm gonna change. But I bought at MSG I got the city shirt.
Nice.
The CM Punk like, MSG shirt, and they didn't have the only size they had was a 3X. So I
Oh.
bought this I bought the mannequin.
Nice.
I bought the shirt off the mannequin.
Nice.
I bought the shirt off the mannequin, and it's my best pajama.
I
shirt.
bet it is.
Dude, the
It's
WrestleMania
really
24
comfortable.
shirt is pretty dope.
Oh, word.
That was my first WrestleMania I ever watched.
Oh, you
24.
watched the good one.
Yeah, 24 is dope.
Yeah, that was a Taker Edge main event.
Taker Edge. You had Big Show and Money Mayweather.
You had one of the Money in the Bank kicked off the show.
Yep. You had Flair retiring, which CM Punk won. You had Umaga versus Jeff Hardy.
Oh yeah, that
you had
happened.
Finley. You had Finley
That did
versus I
happen.
think JBL.
Yes. With wasn't Swoggle a part of that?
Swag. Yeah, where it was like it had something to do with Hornswoggle. It was really weird. It was really weird. It was a weird WrestleMania.
It was good.
You had Orton versus Cena versus Triple H in a triple threat.
You had John Legend in America the Beautiful. Kim Kardashian was a backstage reporter for that WrestleMania.
Wow. I don't know how you know that.
I've
but
seen the show a couple
John
of
Legend
times.
is true.
No, John
Legend
Legend,
is-
as I remember, he brought the piano out on stage.
Yeah, the white piano.
Mhm. John,
Oh, but it's Batista and Umaga.
yeah.
That's right.
Ma-
But Jeff Hardy Umaga was, I think, Royal Rumble.
Yeah, because Matt Hardy came back during the Money in the Bank and cost
I'm black and I'll never bring up Ahmed Johnson. I love you, Taquan. I missed you.
Jeb did get suspended before 24. See, I want to go to the store, see if that's Vincent's Wrestling. They also have a wall of like figurines, of like the classic figurines.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
Fucking marks.
It is a vintage store, Kate. It says the largest collection of vintage tees.
Well, when y'all go down there, keep look on that CM Punk and Jeff Hardy merch for me.
Oh, yeah,
Venmo
it's also
Probably.
Philadelphia, so that's why they have so many dude. A Rey Mysterio ECW shirt.
What?
What?
It's-
$80.
no way, it's 80.
That's,
No way.
That's actually a very
That's
good
a
price.
steal.
I
for a
mean,
vintage
the shirt's
store.
kind of ass. It's just Rey Mysterio crossing his arms in an ECW shirt.
But it's still a Rey
Okay,
Mysterio
but a lot of the
ECW.
merch back then was ass.
It was. Like, I've seen the designs. I'm like, these designs are kind of crap.
Yeah, they're really crap. Like, yeah, Pitbull's bite this, kick ass. Pitbull's kick ass. It's a picture of Cartman. And it has you bastard skull and crossbones on the back.
I go on Extreme Wrestling shirts to buy the reprints of like the vintage shirts I didn't have as like a kid.
Dude,
But, like-
Ricky, do you want to split this Just Incredible shirt and give it to Dave?
I was I was watching the train ride from hell with Charles, the Dark Side of the Ring, because we were watching it on Discord and everything. And I was like, it is really scary how much Dave looks like Just Incredible. And I guess I had never told Charles that, and he lost it.
Do the Deli Boys have nice shirts? Here, this BWO shirt
Oh,
is
the
I might
Blue
buy
World
for $100.
Order, Blue Beanie.
Dude, I gotta just put this in the Discord so everyone knows it exists.
For anybody going down.
We don't have an ECW chat, so the W1's gonna have to
Just
do.
put it in Wrestle Addicts Talk channel.
No, it's already in the general.
That's
because
crazy.
Everyone has to see it.
I remember this shirt. But what's
shirt
wild
is
is I remember
gorgeous.
seeing this shirt in school.
What, the BWO?
Yes.
Who was wearing a Blue Meanie shirt in your school?
I don't know. Boys in my school had
That
this
makes
shirt.
sense, I'm not gonna lie. But I went to a uniform school, so we weren't able to have self-expression.
No. I was in Levittown Public Schools.
Oh, that makes even more sense. Okay. I always forget because I always still associate you with Miller Place, but I forgot you were.
Nah, I came
from Levitrash.
Thank you very much.
Trash.
Yeah, that makes all the sense in the world. I bet you whoever was wearing that BWO shirt still wears that BWO shirt.
Probably.
It's one of the 4 shirts they still own.
It's just got an emotional connection and can't get rid of it.
Okay, but I have a lot of shirts. I still have shirts from back in the day in a bag that I can't get rid of.
Dude, Big Stevie Cool?
What are you? Who's Stevie
What?
Cool?
Big Stevie Cool. That was Stevie Richards in the BWO.
Oh yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, it was Big Stevie Cool, the blue guy
Blue
in
Meanie.
Hollywood. Yeah, Blue Meanie, but it was the blue guy that was his name. Like it wasn't Stevie Richards, it was Big Stevie Cool ripping off Kevin Nash.
Yeah, I know we're gonna start. We're gonna talk about the Rumble. How funny would it be if one of the entrants to the Men's Royal Rumble was the Blue Meanie, and he just came out and was dancing?
Hollywood Nova. Thank you, Jaquan.
Like, I just remember the Blue Meanie for just being ridiculous. Like, I don't remember the Blue Meanie ever wrestling. I remember him dancing like a jackass.
No, he got beat up a lot. Raven kicked the shit out of him, and Sandman caned the fuck out of him a lot. Like, he gets his ass whooped. Like, so when JBL beat him up, it was no big deal. Like,
which I think he held on to. He was very upset about that.
well, yeah, of course. Yes. Can you blame him? JBL's a dick.
I still like me some JBL. By the way, we're not going to talk about it, but have you seen this Oba Femi, the new North American champion?
No.
No.
Oba Femi. Obafemi.
I've never heard of them in my life.
He is a former SEC football player, and he is a monster. He is a monster. I mean, I can't say it, but yes, accurate. It's very accurate. Go look him up. Like, just look at him. He's a house.
How do you spell his name?
Oba, O-B-A, and then Femi, F-E-M-I.
This is a very large man.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. This man was born in the year 2001.
I mean, yeah, that's also a thing as well.
Stop it. No way.
Damn, The Rock got 30 million in stock
To be a board member?
to be a board member. That's fucking
Jesus
nuts.
Christ. Jesus. I'm going to talk about more, but The Rock, it amazes me, The Rock's business portfolio. When you really think about it.
Yeah, I agree. I concur.
I don't know, but I
Shut
found
up.
these results on search.
Quiet. Oh, all right.
Oh, fuck.
Dun-dun-dun.
Oh.
Mm.
There we go. Okay. All right.
Hey, ready to get rock and
Yeah,
roll?
give me 1 second. Just doing something.
Okay. Yeah, I'm really tired.
That's why I took freaking I forgot what it's called. Oh, liquid IV, a caffeine liquid IV. So I am.
Oh, I love liquid IV.
They jumped in price a lot, or I would drink it a lot more, but it's good to wake you
They're
up.
so
Yeah.
expensive. Mhm.
Is it good for hydration?
Oh my god, yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably the best.
It's actually kind of gross how good it is.
Yeah, I gotta drink more water.
Yeah.
I always have like a giant bottle like this.
I drink usually a gallon a day.
I try and drink like 2 of these bad boys a day. This is a lot of water.
Get him on.
This thing holds so much
Get
water.
on that gallon challenge. It'll actually improve your mood and your
Yeah,
skin.
this is like 40 ounces.
Yeah.
The iron flask. I don't even know how many ounces. Let me see how many ounces is it. 40 ounces. Yep.
It's not bad. You drink like 4 of those a day, you'll be good.
4.
Mhm.
It's so much.
A
water.
gallon.
I
Not a
drink like
gallon,
3.
I usually drink 2. If
Yeah,
that.
I have a giant.
4 is like on a very good
I got a
day.
giant mug, and it has the timestamps on it throughout the day, so that helps keep me like kind of in control, and I'm not drinking too much. You'll end up pissing like a racehorse
also-
all the time, but it's fantastic.
There's also this cool app called Plant Daddy that can help you track your water, where you're like watering plants and shit.
Nice. Very, very nice. All right, are we ready to get the show on the road?
I
Do
am
you remember
ready.
how to do this, Kay? Okay,
Yeah.
I just want
I'm gonna whisper the whole show.
Okay, Shelton Benjamin.
Shelton
Benjamin.
Benjamin.
We should get him on the show now that he's a free agent. Just whisper the entire time.
Shelton, the first question of the first guest.
Is this?
What's your finisher, bitch? So Shelton, if you were a wrestler, what would your finisher be?
Oh my god, that'd be great. Okay, yeah, ready when you are, sir.
Alright. Oh, we start recording. I
Yeah,
can't
you
do
should
that
do
over.
that.
Let me do a backup because God knows if I have to clean my temp files
Well,
recently.
I always
Starting
record
in.
too, so.
Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2. Ooh.
Midnight music.
Coming up this week on Kings of the Rings podcast, don't go too far because we have 2 surprise entrants back for the very first time. Willie T and Kayfabe are here. The original crew is here at Kings of the Rings podcast to talk about one of the best premium live events or pay-per-views of the year, the Royal Rumble, and our yearly Rumble of Royalty shows. On top of that, WWE woke up today and chose violence in the media market, so we've got a lot to talk about. And there's somebody dropping a coin on January 31st who's also a free agent if you smell what The Rock is cooking. So sit back, relax. It is our 2024 Rumble of Royalty shows exclusively here on Wrestle Addict Radio, Kings of the Rings podcast, or should I say the award-nominated Kings of the Rings podcast, and it starts right now. Oh my god. You know, Tuesday might feel good from here on out. I think we can do this. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Kings of the Rings podcast, exclusively here on Wrestle Addict Radio. I am your host, King Ricky Rose. Thank you guys for joining us on this special edition of KOTR on a Tuesday, which might be our new home in the very, very near future. Please like, share, subscribe, leave us a 5-star review wherever you are watching us right now or listening to us a couple of days after this comes out. Just to remind you, the voting is still open actually for the Sports Podcast Awards, and yours truly, Kings of the Rings podcast, has been selected as a finalist for Best Wrestling Podcast by the Sports Podcast Awards. If you would like to vote for us, and you definitely should, please click the first link in the description below of the show. And with me this week, I figured we'd have the crew that helped the show get nominated. I'm back again for the very first time in almost like 6 weeks, I think. The former former cover star of WWE 2K21, Will Terenstock. How are you?
I'm good, man. I
Just
think Tuesday
cheating.
was our original home. Yeah, Jazz brought me dinner, so I'm fucking starving. So sorry. I got steak quesadilla.
There you go.
But I gotta remember how all these buttons and podcasting works. It's been
Yeah,
a
it
while.
has.
But I'm so glad that we could be back with the one and only Kayfabe. I still call him K Murphy. K Murphy, I missed you so much. I love you. I'm so glad you're back.
Hi, y'all.
How's Boris?
I'm-
Yeah, how is Boris?
Boris is the most perfect man. Let me find him. Can I?
Yeah,
bring him
you
up?
can bring him on the show.
Yeah,
Yeah, go right
please.
ahead, please.
I
please,
queued him
yeah.
up. God damn it.
I mean, you know, Kay's been away for a very long time. Kay is been bringing in our first animal on the show. CM Pup has officially.
This one's real too.
Yeah,
Sounds
it's
like
a-
that duck.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, we did do the
What was the
duck.
duck's
We
name?
did do the duck. I totally forgot.
Freckles.
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 Yes.
Freckles.
Yes.
It's almost Freckles' birthday.
Oh my
Fun fact.
God. Fucking- I remember Freckles.
The Freckles era,
Oh
dude.
man, Freckles was a thing just so we can mess with Slack. So funny story, actually, about Slack. I was kind of, you know, keeping the numbers and doing the stats and everything about this. And 2023, the first year in a very long time that we just didn't have Slack on the show.
We forgot.
Oh my God.
We
Slack
forgot
was
all
on the
about
show.
Slack giving.
Yeah, Slack.
So it's a gimmick. You always bring Slack on a random week of the year and say happy birthday. It's never his birthday.
I haven't
we
been
just
on the
forgot.
show in like 6 months, and I
We
feel
just-
like I was the
You straight up
like,
forgot.
Yeah, it's very
I was
true.
the Slack's ambassador for a while.
Yeah, and even when I was having my string of like guest hosts and stuff, not once did it cross my mind that I should invite Slack on the show. I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought of everybody else, and Slack never made the list.
Ricky, it was 6 months, and you didn't think of Slack
Not
once?
Not once. I'm
Wow.
not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. It was a weird 6 months, as you can see on my personal podcast. Oh my God! But yeah, we're finally all back. CM Pup looks amazing.
Isn't he perfect?
I love corgis.
Yeah, he's gonna be playful the entire time. That's right. I didn't think about him once.
Right now,
Nicole.
he's enjoying the belly rubs.
There you go. We gotta get CM Pup to do the first guest game. Maybe it'll be like a TikTok exclusive or something random like that.
A TikTok exclusive, Boris. What do you think?
Honestly, that might help us. We're actually getting a lot of traction on TikTok, especially on KOTR's TikTok. We're almost at like 1,000 followers, which is kind of wild to think about. But like, what if we made like a Boris like our TikTok like dog? And
Are you saying you want to exploit my dog for views?
yes, actually, yes, that is exactly what I'm saying. Listen, everybody needs a
I
mascot.
think he would participate.
Or we can have him like choose between different things. Like if he makes like predictions on shows and whatnot, give him like two of his favorite
Ricky, we are
toys.
well past. We're at 1246 followers. I don't know what
Oh,
you're
we're at
talking about.
1246. Oh wow,
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good for me.
It's like once you can, once you get 1,000, you can technically go live. I don't know how we.
I don't
think
know
there's
how
probably a
we
way
do
can
that
it.
on. I mean, we could. It'll be.
I mean, we can.
Yeah.
It's just
It's weird.
you got to punch the RTMP code into Restream
Mhm.
if TikTok gives you an RTMP
Ah,
code.
very very interesting. Okay, so that's something for a future thing, as well potentially. So we'll kind of get on that. There's a lot of changes going on in the world of pro wrestling, especially when we all woke up this morning, because I thought we were going to talk about something really, really big. You know, from one of the greatest performers in New Japan history, become a free agent, but that has plummeted down.
Who gives a fuck about that?
Yeah, that has plummeted down the hot topic issues. And the first thing that we are actually going to talk about is WWE woke up this morning, as we're recording here on Tuesday, and decided that Netflix is the perfect place for their flagship show, Monday Night Raw. So the news broke early this morning, vetted on multiple sites, CNBC, ESPN, Bleacher Report. Everything was blowing up on everybody's phones, social media, nonetheless. WWE Raw has agreed to sign. WWE Raw goes to Netflix in 2025. The deal is a 10-year, $500 million per year deal, totaling $5 billion. So There is an opt-out clause that Netflix can do after 5 years, or they can also extend another 10 years. Okay? Okay. This is on top of deals that have already been put in place for SmackDown, which is going to return to the USA Network on a 5-year, approximately $1.4 billion deal. NXT is also going to go to CW in October, around the same time SmackDown moves as well, for 5 years, about 20 to 25 million per year for that as well. Last time WWE did a streaming rights negotiations and marketing, they had SmackDown got $1 billion for 5 years, Raw got $1 billion for 5 years. This time around, with the addition of NXT, SmackDown, and Raw, total deals for all 3 shows is upwards of $6.5 billion in total.
Over 10 years.
Well, $5 billion over 10 years for Raw in and of itself. But if we're in the off chance that Netflix opts out, spoiler alert, they're not gonna opt out. Raw already banks $2.5 billion. They've well over doubled all their TV rights deals this go around. It is absolutely mind-blowing what they've done. The landscape of pro wrestling has completely changed with this, because guess what, folks? Raw moving to Netflix means ratings don't matter anymore at all.
Yeah, because they won't know them. We'll have no idea. It's the smartest thing Raw ever done. Now we have no idea what the ratings are. We just have no idea because Netflix won't fucking tell you.
Yeah. So
well, that's rumored that's going to change because with the ad tier.
Yeah.
The ad tier on Netflix, they're going to have more reason to give out viewership publicly for advertisers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So we might actually get ratings. It depends because there's so many questions for this.
There is.
With Raw, because Netflix doesn't have the built-in capabilities of live streaming like a Peacock does or Amazon does. Just Netflix just doesn't have it. They tried it with Chris Rock's comedy special. I don't know how that worked, honestly, because I watched it after the fact. But Netflix isn't known for that live streaming technology.
Yeah.
However, the WWE Network was, so maybe WWE can be like, hey, here's how we did it.
Yeah. So funny thing that you mentioned, I do want to bring up this other thing that was pretty sneakily put in to the deal for Raw on Netflix. And I'm going to read directly from the press release from WWE. So it states here, as I can find it, beginning in January 2025, Netflix will be the exclusive home for Raw in the US, Canada, the United Kingdom, and Latin America, among other territories, with additional countries and regions to be added over time. That's very important. Likewise, as part of the agreement, Netflix will also become the home for all WWE shows and specials outside of the US, inclusive of Raw, SmackDown, and NXT, as well as the company's premium live events, which include WrestleMania, SummerSlam, Royal Rumble, WWE's award-winning documentaries, original series, and forthcoming projects will also be available on Netflix internationally beginning in 2025. Translation: starting in 2025, Netflix owns all of the international streaming rights for WWE. Anybody outside of the United States will get all of their WWE content on Netflix. The US, we're stuck with Peacock.
No, dude. US is going to invest heavily in VPNs. I wonder how many people are actually going to do that, because now if you want all of wrestling, you got to pay for 2 subscriptions.
Yeah, I foresee that changing.
Which is messy.
Yeah, it's very messy.
It's messy. Like WWE is almost, I don't want to say they're spreading too thin, but doesn't it make more sense for all of your content and all of your library to be on one place? It
does, and I think the issue is they are already in bed with Peacock. I think that's pretty much what it is, and they've got to run this Peacock deal out, because on top of the SmackDown deal to USA, WWE still has to produce primetime specials on NBC at least 4 times a year.
Yeah.
So they're stuck for a while.
Yeah. How long is that deal good until?
5 years.
Okay.
So
5 years from now?
5 years from October, when the deal begins.
Okay.
So this coming October.
Yeah, this coming October. The only thing that's also pretty interesting, so WWE's Raw deal ends in October of 2024.
You know, it's pretty funny,
Yeah.
Ricky.
Well, that's
By
the
time-
season premieres of the seasons for like Raw and SmackDown.
Yeah, but also here's the thing. They don't have a deal in place from October to January for Raw. That is still up in limbo.
Ooh. Oh, that's not good.
Yeah.
That's very not
That's
good.
still up in limbo about how we're going to pull that off.
I got it. Randy Orton kicks Triple H in the head and goes, "Sorry, Paul, it's the season premiere." And then that's it. We don't have any wrestling for 3 months.
I would personally love an off season.
Yeah.
Just not October to January.
Yeah,
though.
I don't know what they're gonna do with that. It is mind blowing, and I know from an American standpoint, it seems like we're getting housed because we kind of are. But WWE has been, the global market is just bigger than us. You know, this makes it uber convenient for anybody outside of the US, and we're gonna struggle a little bit. But when someone's willing to give you $5 billion,
Yeah. I mean,
What are we
hey,
gonna
Ricky,
do?
it's only 5 years. What's funny about that Netflix opt-in deal? It's like, hey, you can opt in just in time for another $1 billion deal for SmackDown too. So yeah, whoever did this deal, like Nick Khan, like knew exactly what the correct
Yeah,
Khan
the correct
knew
Khan.
exactly what he was doing with that opt-in deal
Yeah.
for another 5 years. Because
No, it's
otherwise,
opt out for
if
5,
Netflix
extend
does-
for 10.
that's what I mean. Opt out for 5, but then at the same time, it's like, hey, SmackDown's also available. Let's opt out and make a new deal for both.
Yeah.
Or opt out and be like, okay, we're gonna go somewhere else. Hey, Jeff Bezos, we're calling
Yeah.
you.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And
Like,
that's the crazy thing. And so when you look at the market for streaming, we're going to talk a little business here. When you look at the market for streaming, Amazon is in bed with the NFL. It actually does a pretty good
Yeah.
job. It's
Mhm.
pretty great. They do for Thursday Night Football, even though I hate Thursday Night Football, but I hate the concept of Thursday Night Football.
I liked
agree.
it on Prime actually.
Yeah, no, like the NFL on Amazon Prime is really fun to watch. I just don't like that it's on Thursdays because it's all, health concerns and all that stuff for football players.
Mhm.
Peacock,
yeah,
yeah.
it's tough.
Peacock is in bed with not only WWE and their streaming stuff, and they do a pretty good job. They also have Sunday Night Football. They have the freaking Olympics, and the Big Ten. They have the
Mhm.
Big Ten and Notre Dame, but they stream their stuff on all the freaking time.
They got college
Yeah.
sports.
ESPN streams everything in their mother, and they have UFC. Netflix has nothing. HBO/Max is going to get AEW whenever they figure it out because they haven't
And
yet.
the NBA.
And the NBA on TNT,
and
yeah.
the fucking NBA, Ricky. You
Yeah.
don't forget. Because they said AEW before the NBA.
I forgot.
Come on, Ricky.
This is a wrestling podcast, Will.
Dude,
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if the NHL gets signed before AEW.
NHL
into
has
a streaming deal.
The NHL has ESPN.
ESPN Plus?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, interesting.
have a deal.
Okay.
MLB kind of goes in between a lot of the different streaming services. Be that as it may, Netflix has nothing. So this is a better deal for WWE because Netflix was desperate.
Hey, we should have seen this coming. Remember Netflix had Lucha Underground?
It's true. That's very true.
I remember that.
Yeah, it's very
Fucking
true.
awesome.
So
Lucha.
So this is a
Lucha.
wild thing that WWE has done. It's going to change everything. Tony Khan's probably crying right now about everything.
No, he's just glad he didn't. He's so happy he didn't go to Warner Brothers. He's just fucking ecstatic right now. He is just like, oh, thank God. He just avoided a heart attack and a stroke. He's fine. He's doing just fine right now.
Yeah, no, it is pretty crazy. And so another crazy thing that happened. So Raw on Netflix happened. The news broke like 7:30 this morning. Less than a half hour later, it was announced that The Rock is officially the head of the table and it is a new member of the board of directors for the TKO Group Holdings, the company that was created for the UFC and WWE merger. We kept talking all this time. The Rock came back on the first Raw saying, should he sit at the head of the table? We didn't think it was the board of directors, but The Rock fooled us all. And that's what I'm hearing. The greatest thing about this, with The Rock being on the board, is he made out like a bandit, because as part of the deal for The Rock to be a member of the TKO board of directors. He gets the full trademark rights to the name The Rock. They go to him. They are no longer owned by WWE. The Rock gets his name. Flat out.
And you thought he was gonna wrestle it in Australia. You fool. All of you are fools.
He's not even
going
to wrestle in Mania at this point. Like he's
definitely wrestling WrestleMania.
He just claimed himself as the head of the table now. He owns Roman. Like
yeah, I mean, well, I guess he already won the feud. If you put it like that,
already won.
I guess he already won the feud.
There's no.
Yeah, maybe he's not wrestling at WrestleMania. Maybe you're right. Maybe we're all fooled. Maybe we're all marked. Yeah, we were teased for the wrong thing. He tickled our balls. He didn't like it.
The Rock needed help making a decision. He said, "Should I sit at the head of the table?" I think that's what sealed the deal. He was like, "Hey, should I sit at the head of a table?" Meaning board of directors.
Did you hear that crowd on one of the board of directors? Okay, this quick sideberg. I don't know why, but during that promo when The Rock was like, "I'm gonna go out to eat tonight," I pictured Applebee's. I have no idea why, but I pictured The Rock.
I know, I thought that too.
I thought of The Rock going
That's
to
the
eat
American experience.
in Applebee's.
Going to Applebee's, Chili's, something like that.
I was like, yeah, Dwayne Johnson's is gonna go eat at the head of the table at an Applebee's.
He was like, "Hey, after the show, it's 2 for at Applebee's on me."
He's eating good in the neighborhood.
We're going to get half apps at Applebee's.
All right, so this is a double whammy. Kayfabe, welcome back, by the way, again. But you came back on a crazy day for wrestling. What are your thoughts on WWE's going to Netflix, Raw's going to Netflix, and The Rock is the head of the table? What are your thoughts on this?
So The Rock being the head of the table, not surprising at all. Can't wait to see him win the Royal Rumble or win at WrestleMania or some other sort of nepotism. But
go ahead.
This is my joke booking. Obviously, what is his position?
He's on the board of directors.
He's just on the board.
Yeah.
So board of directors, Dwayne The Rock Johnson. He's going to come in number 30 at the Rumble. He's going to win. Cody's not going to finish his story. CM Punk's not going to finish his story because The Rock is going to win.
Rock's going to continue it. So I'd rather have The Rock than the other old guy that popped up on Raw in a video package.
Oh my God. Hulk.
Let's not talk about it. We're going to go to rant.
I'll get in the post show because I'm very curious what I missed. I missed Hulk Hogan on Raw.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hulk Hogan teased Rumble pop-up.
Oh, stop it. I don't want that. I don't want that at all.
He said, okay, so quick sideberg on the sideberg.
Go ahead.
Hogan did on Raw the Hulkamania is 40.
They're celebrating 40 years of Hulkamania because it's going to be 40 years of WrestleMania, and WrestleMania started with Hulkamania. I get it.
That is all that is true.
So it's like 5 minutes of Hulk Hogan going on people that are going to do well in the Rumble, like Cody, CM Punk, Bayley, Becky Lynch.
They even give him time to talk about the women, which I was like, oh, that's bold.
Yeah, he talked about women in a positive light, and then he was like, who knows? Even I might have it in me for one more run.
Yeah.
It's
the only time I've ever tweeted in all caps. It's like, do not do this.
Dun, 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 dun. I wish I saw Hogan's music queued up.
Yeah. So here's the thing. So I want this to be a thing now. So let's talk about the positives real quick. Having a pro wrestler on the board of directors of the controlling company that runs WWE is a win for like everybody in the business. So you have somebody who knows the business, will now be able to make business decisions, and maybe, who knows, actually improve UFC from the stale product that it is. Ironically,
I think UFC's fine.
I know.
I think UFC's
but
fine.
now The Rock is like, The Rock's UFC's boss too, which is crazy. However, if The Rock does decide to go full Nepo and use his power to book himself into Mania, he needs to take Vince's theme. He needs to do Vince's walk to the ring. Now, but he's gone corporate.
Oh my God. Corporate Rock.
Yes, I want Corporate Rock to come back. Like, let life imitate art. Or art imitate life. Actually, I want the return of Corporate Rock. That's all I want at this point.
I honestly don't expect him to do much On the business side, I think he's mostly just there for optics. He's there for PR.
He's there to raise the stock,
He-
and it worked.
It worked all right.
Yeah.
Look at the chart, straight up.
Yeah.
And then it kind of dipped off a little bit. But I don't think he's going to actually be doing business deals. Like some people sit on the board, don't actually do anything, right? They're just there just to be
The Rock's
there.
a PR. The Rock's a PR miracle for TKO at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly. And it's just, he'll show up at foundations. He'll show up for certain events. He'll be at WrestleMania.
He'll give those eyebrows out.
Yeah, right. But he's not. He's not like day to day. He's not gonna be on Raw every week. He's not. He's never gonna be. He's still gonna be in movies, right? You know what I mean? He's still gonna do his tequila. He's still gonna do the XFL. He's still got his hand on many different pots. UFL.
United Football League.
So-
They merged the USFL and the XFL. It's actually gonna be really freaking awesome.
So I don't think this is as transformational for the company as people think it is. It's more just optics and PR, which is still great.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, The Rock, like I was talking about this with one of my friends earlier. The Rock his business portfolio was astounding. $7 production. He has his own tequila, which is actually rather tasty. He has his own healthy energy drink. He's one of the highest grossing actors for the past like decade. He now is the owner of a professional football franchise for 2 years running. Like this portfolio's absurd of what he's done.
Mm-hmm.
He also had an own show about his life, which is actually pretty comical. Like The Rock's just like the Rock just finds a way to keep winning. He probably still has the contract with Under Armour, as you can see in his freaking shirt. It's crazy what The Rock can do. And so that was this morning. I'm not gonna mention Black Adam to go on. I'm not gonna mention that movie. Oh yeah, he bullied Vin Diesel to get him back into Fast and the Furious and save the Fast and the Furious franchise, which is really ridiculous to say in and of itself. So that was all this morning. And then last week, which I thought was going to start the show, New Japan Pro Wrestling put out an official statement saying we're losing Okada at the end of January. And the
crying emoji, skull and crossbones.
And suddenly MJF became the most irrelevant person in pro wrestling yet again. Because one of arguably the greatest talents to never wrestle in WWE is hitting the free market officially a little bit early. Traditionally, New Japan contracts end in January, in February, excuse me, and not before February. This is actually saying, hey, January 31st, he's gone. He's totally gone. He's going to do a couple more shows. And he is the hottest commodity. So Kay, I'm gonna throw this to you since you have been historically big on New Japan, more so than myself or Will. Where do you want to see Kazuchika Okada, the Rainmaker?
I think a Rumble pop-up would be super fun. But I don't know if he's going to go there.
Well, his contract ends on the 31st, so he missed the Rumble.
Oh. Then he's going to go to AEW. Let's be real here.
I have concerns about that, but Will, what do you think?
I also think he probably goes to our AEW. WWE is very crowded right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's very crowded right now. Don't get me wrong. He's going to take someone's spot. Sorry, LA Knight. But he would definitely take someone's top star spot. But it's just, what do you do? What does WWE do with Okada other than having him in a tag team with Shinsuke that can be anime villains? Which, don't get me wrong, sounds fucking awesome. But I just don't see it happening. I think he goes to AEW.
Yeah, like I know there's a lot of crossover between like New Japan fans and WWE fans, but there's more crossover to New Japan fans and AEW fans.
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like Okada might not get the flowers he deserves in WWE right away. Like if he had a normal run, if he popped up in the Rumble, fine, great, but don't like sign him. I think he would just get lost in fucking catering.
Yeah, here's my thing with Okada. If Okada wanted to go to AEW, he's already done it. Like I feel there's no benefit of him going to AEW because he's done AEW. He's already done that. Why would he do AEW full time? He can have the best of both worlds like he has been doing New Japan and AEW because they've been a working partnership. He did Forbidden Door. He tore down the House of Forbidden Door. Him and Bryan Danielson tore it down again at Wrestle Kingdom. Not the best match on the card, but still a great match. The only reason I would see Okada wanting to do maybe something with AEW is to do that third match with Bryan Danielson because they work really well together.
Yeah, they can do it.
Mm.
They can do it in WWE.
That's very true. So from that standpoint, I'm like, why would he go to AEW when he's already kind of doing that already? And I think the only thing that's left for him to somewhat conquer would be WWE. Where he gets put, I don't know. There's been some undetermined rumors that maybe he does NXT. Who knows? It was
Yeah, right.
it's
No way.
Listen, we said the same thing about Shinsuke, and he did an NXT run, a damn good one at that. It was someone with a keen eye noticed that on Punk's backstage walk to the arena, Okada's translator was seen backstage.
Hmm.
So
Interesting. That's not by accident.
that's not by accident either. Yes, I agree.
Mhm.
So my next question was, how's his English? But I guess I just got my
You got the
answer.
translator. Yeah. So I think looking at it from like he's already done AEW, he's done New Japan, he's done Impact / TNA, which is kind of in a meteoric random rise because hey, Dolph Ziggler. What else? Why would you leave when, by the way, essentially his best friend is now the president? Why would you leave that unless you got carte blanche to do something crazy and then come back whenever he feels like it?
Dude, I would love to see him and Brock, to be honest.
That would be. I want the
Okada and Brock?
Okada. I thought you said
Yeah.
Okada and
That's wild.
I thought you said Okada and The Rock. I was like, you're gonna let The Rock lose to a clothesline? Where it would be the clothesline versus the people's elbow.
Dude, that would be. I forgot his finisher is literally a fucking clothesline.
Yeah. That's the one thing I don't like
no,
about
him and
Okada.
him and Lesnar, I think would be.
That'd be it.
Yeah, sorry, Gunther. But yeah, that'd be a great match.
It's going to be crazy. Well, the one thing we know for sure, also lost in the shuffle, is Tama Tonga's leaving NJPW as well, and
Oh no,
he-
not Tama Tonga.
he's actually a really good talent. I watch him wrestling. I was like, oh, he's really good. But he's leaving. He left the the disease that is the Bullet Club behind, and now he's a free agent as well. But he's going to get lost in the shuffle. But whenever that coin drops, like we're going to hear a coin drop on a big show somewhere. That's why I really want to go to Raw after Mania. Well, I'm not gonna lie, we're gonna hear the coin drop somewhere, and it's going to be unbelievable.
Yeah, wherever he shows up, it's gonna be a while because he needs to relocate.
Yeah.
Right, like he's not gonna show up February 5th.
Now I'd be like, hey guys, I'm here.
Yeah, like he needs to relocate. He's gotta I don't know if he's got a family or kids, whatever, but move everyone over, buy a house, clothes, all that kind of
It's gonna
bullshit.
take some time.
That takes time. He's gotta meet with so many different people because he probably can't negotiate until February 1st either.
He might be
right?
they can probably be in talks, but not do like active negotiation. I don't know how the
Right.
Japan contracts work.
Right. Like Senate representative or whomever.
Correct.
But so yeah, you're probably not gonna see him until after Mania. That'd be my guess.
That'd be my guess too. But this is
whether he shows up in AEW or
WWE. Yeah,
April.
This is the cash cow of the 2024 free agent market. Like whoever gets this is going to get at least a temporary major boost for a couple of weeks because there's a lot of people who haven't seen Okada. I've been fortunate enough. I think Kay, were you there? You were there with us as well at Yeah, we were all fortunate to see it. He's a big deal. Like I crap on his clothesline, but he's still really good. Like he's got a presence. Like I think he's only 37 too. So he's going to go for a lot of money.
Entering his prime.
Yeah, he's entering his prime.
Yeah.
Just like Seth Rollins, who's with a very bright suit.
Womp womp.
Who unfortunately Seth Rollins decided that he was trying to hinder Jinder, but Jinder hindered Seth Rollins last week. Thank you, TK, for making Jinder a main eventer yet again. My God. TK is sometimes the best thing on Twitter because it's just foot and mouth disease all the time. Seth Rollins came out this week on
I'll be back.
Seth Rollins came out this week on Monday Night Raw. Kay, I know you saw this. He started out the show saying he has a grade 2 MCL tear and I believe a partially torn meniscus on his knee. The same knee that he blew out years ago during a live event. Same knee he has issues with. And he pretty much said he came out in tears, playing it all up, and pretty much said no matter what, he is going to find a way to defend the title at WrestleMania. he said historically with surgery, it might take 3 to 4 months, which I did fact check. It's actually pretty legit. But he's going to try to, I guess, work through it or do something. But he is not relinquishing the title whatsoever at all. As we know it right now. So initially, Mix Murphy, what do you got for this? What are your thoughts?
That's crazy. I think that he's gonna come back. Like, I think he's gonna sign like whatever contract at the Raw before Mania.
Huh.
I don't think he's gonna have a match queued up, ready to go until Barclays Center.
Oof.
If he has to be injured,
Oof.
and if it's supposed to take what do you say, 3 to 4 months?
3 to 4 months, yeah. Like he's
All
he's
right.
getting real close
So-
to that. Like it's like
Yeah, so right now it's the end of January.
Mhm.
So that's all just shy of 3 months because the Raw before Mania is April 1st.
correct. April Fool's Day, which is going to be freaking wild.
I'm so excited. I didn't buy my tickets yet, but I'm very, very excited to go. I think that he's gonna he's gonna sign a contract very late, but he will be there.
Yeah, here's my gripe with this whole Seth thing. Seth, ever since he got the Shut Up Seth Heals the World title belt, because that's what it's actually called. Seth has said he's going to be the workhorse champion. He's going to be there day in, day out, week in, week out, defending the title all the time. And now he legitimately cannot actually defend this title, and now he's going to keep it and do what
Yeah,
with
it's
it?
hard to be a workhorse champion when you have it on a shelf for 3 months.
Yeah, like I feel like that storyline kayfabe perspective, I feel like that kind of screws up his gimmick. Like
It does.
I feel like he should. I feel it would have been the greatest time for Priest to cash in. I know Gunther mic checked him, and I was like, it's really sad to say, but I thought Gunther was going to be like the ultimate heel and like kick him in the knee or something like
Yeah.
that. Like something totally the play up. Like I like the idea of Seth being like, I'm not gonna drop, blah blah blah, but like kind of force him to drop, so he kind of keeps that dignity. But to be outright and be like, oh, I'm not gonna drop, I'm gonna try to fight through it, which I guess is workhorse like and commendable. It kind of takes it away from it all. But I guess
Maybe he should be forced to vacate by like Adam Pearce or
if
something.
Adam Pearce could ever do, Adam Pearce needs to be more like Nick Aldis, because I love me some Nick Aldis.
Yeah, I could like do without Adam Pearce. I would like to see someone else.
Yeah, we will see what happens. So flow with me on this creative thing as well, because I've been thinking about this ever since the potential injury to Seth was not confirmed but now confirmed. I think there's a story here that WWE can play, like long-term booking. I would have Seth drop. Okay, Seth drops. You create a whole new world title main event. Slip Gunther in there, to be completely honest with you, because Gunther deserves a main event at Mania after the year he's had. And create the story that no matter, every time Seth gets close to main eventing a Mania, he doesn't get it for some reason. Have him be that lovable loser type thing for a year, and so he fights his way into the main event of next year's Mania and wins the world title or even a bigger title. So everybody gets kind of a happy ending. You have Seth suffer in real life and in kayfabe, only to build him back up and to be like go on this legendary run the next year. That's
what
I would
honestly.
love to do, because like Seth's also 37. You know, like he doesn't need to fight his way through this. And I was talking about it with somebody during Raw, and I said sometimes you need to stop the performer from themselves. And I think this is one of those moments where you got to be like, Seth, no. Like, I know this sucks, but no. Like, we still need you in the long term. And you can drop this and still get your happy ending in some other way. Like, you can almost guarantee it. That's my thing with Seth. Is that I know it sucks for him. I know it's forward. I know he really wants to do this, but there are so many other Manias where he'll have an opportunity to get a proper main event that I think you hold off on him for now, just for his safety. Like, it's one thing if he blew out the meniscus, if he, the MCL tear in the tournament. This is on one knee, but this is the same knee. This is the same bad knee. I would just be cautious. I really would. That's what I feel like with Seth.
We'll see.
Yeah, but good luck to him in some point. I guess it's just the me and you show, okay? Which we haven't done this in a very, very long time.
Oh,
I kind of like this.
I love.
Yeah, so let's. Yeah, right. We should bring that. We should bring that one back after the wild year I had last year.
Oof.
Hope you've been listening.
Not yet. I have to catch up.
It's a lot. We can talk off air about.
I can't wait.
It's a lot.
I can't wait.
I won't be surprised you end up calling me in the middle of the day about something that I said.
Yeah, my goal was I want to start listening to podcasts during work again, so maybe I'll.
Yeah, good. Mine are. This is a shameless promo, and by the way, but mine are like average about 15 to 20
minutes.
Well.
Oh, that's great. Love that.
Yeah, because they're also weekly recaps. Anywho, yeah. So again, more news on WWE choosing violence once again. It was revealed yesterday, Monday, 1/22. WWE 2K24 is returning with I'm going to call it the Woe Edition, but it's not called the Woe Edition. I'm guessing this is news to you, kayfabe.
It's not news to me. I saw it yesterday. Of course, Cody Rhodes. It's his giant fucking face.
Look at that.
It's the douchiest. It's the douchiest thing I've ever seen.
This is a beautiful cover. I don't care what anybody says.
It's so. If America had a video game, it would be this.
They could have called it the Homelander edition, and it would have worked.
The American Nightmare.
The American Nightmare.
That's how I feel when I look at this.
So Cody Rhodes is the
good for him.
Cody Rhodes is the standard edition cover athlete for WWE 2K24. Okay.
Womp womp.
Yes, but the deluxe edition of the game is going to feature for the first time ever 2 women: Bianca Belair, the first ever African American woman to ever grace the cover of a 2K video game, WWE 2K video game, and Rhea Ripley as well will share the cover on the deluxe edition. The standard edition is Cody, but the deluxe edition is Bianca and Rhea. Those are both going to be physical copies that you can purchase. Starting, you can do pre-orders now. The digital deluxe super amazing edition is going to be highlighting this faux cover, because there's no actual cover, because it's just going to be digital only. WWE 2K24 40 years of WrestleMania, with all these random superstars from WrestleMania's past, obviously highlighting the spectacle of WrestleMania, which is going to be turning 40. The big thing with that is that 40 years of WrestleMania is the showcase for this year. They did this 10 years ago with 30 years of WrestleMania and the WrestleMania showcase. So they're bringing it back, adding obviously a bunch of more stuff. Some of the highlights that have been revealed for 2K24 this year. You can be a guest referee. You can have guest referee matches, title versus title matches. Will, your favorite casket matches are returning. And
hell yeah. It's second best in an ambulance match.
Ambulance match is also coming back.
A stretcher match, what the fuck they call them nowadays.
Ambulance match is going to be a part of the video game as well. War Games returns. Hell in a Cell Steel Cage is going to return. You're getting new weaponry. You get a garbage can is going to be there. Microphones can be used as a weapon. You'll be able to throw weapons at people now.
Nice.
Well.
Yeah, this game's be fun.
You know.
I remember I played 23 as like a free weekend of like 6 months ago, and it was a lot of fun. The game's great.
Yeah.
It plays great. It's smooth.
There's even more improvements I can talk about here. We also have Gauntlet match is going to be there. You can do a backstage brawl with up to 4 people. 8-person player capability for Royal Rumble if you play online. GM mode is going to be enhanced. You'll be able to have a talent scout for your GM. More GMs, more different shows. You'll be able to trade performers between shows as well. They're going to add something called Super Finisher as well.
Wow.
There's going to be like a blow for blow mini game that they're going to add. A whole lot of improvements. With every edition is going to be something kind of crazy. If I read off in it correctly, the you're going to have like, so with every purchase of this game, you'll be able to get 1 free month of Peacock. Yay, everybody. But there's yeah, there's going to be some exclusives for each thing. There's going to be a lot of My Factions. Cody somehow finagled his way to getting Pharaoh as a GM for My Faction. So you'll be able to have
His dog.
Cody's dog can be a GM in My Faction. Okay.
Fuck.
There's a Nightmare Family bonus pack that you can buy with your digital deluxe and season pass, which includes Dusty Rhodes from 76. It also includes Undashing Cody Rhodes, Will's favorite. It also
Grotesque Cody Rhodes.
It also includes Stardust you can get as well. Stardust will be available. Again, Pharaoh, I mentioned. The big one, the 40 Years WrestleMania Digital Deluxe, will include a lot of alternate attires from WrestleMania past, from past performers, Austin, Charlotte, Rhea, Bianca, so on and so forth. The big thing with this is that if you buy the Digital Deluxe edition, the major $120 one, you'll also get the WrestleMania 40 stage as an unlockable and playable stage. This game comes out, if you pre-order it and get like the Digital Deluxe or really the 40 Years WrestleMania edition, comes out March 5th. The standard edition, the America version, as kayfabe so eloquently said, comes out March 8th, exactly a month before WrestleMania.
Wait. So they're gonna leak the fucking WrestleMania stage before Mania?
It's gonna be an after launch thing, so I don't know if it's gonna be like when like you get the game, or if they're going to hold off on it.
There'll probably be an update. For it after Mania.
Yeah.
So I'm sure the stage is designed.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
At least I would hope so. Right by this point. I also saw a lot of people upset or saying it should have been Bray Wyatt, it should have been this, that, or the other. And I get the sentiment.
Yeah.
Bray Wyatt being on the cover would have been dope. I'm going to say, you don't know what they could have tried, or you don't know when this deal with Cody was signed.
True.
It could have been signed because how long it takes to develop these games, especially like if the showcase would have been Cody. It could this deal could have been done and set in development well before Bray Wyatt's passing.
Yeah.
So you have no idea.
Yeah.
But
I think Bray will be the deluxe cover next year.
Maybe.
Yeah. Or JoJo could have said no. Right, I don't know. I don't know why she would. But
they're helping him out. They're helping out the Wyatt or Bray's family a lot because I was
going
to say the Wyatt family, but Bray's family a lot because I feel like
the Rotunda family?
There it is. Yeah, because they gave Bray a legend contract, and so everything that you purchase for Bray Wyatt merch will always be available. That's what it means. Any purchase of any Bray Wyatt merch will go directly to his family. That's the deal that was made.
Yeah, that's smart.
Yeah. So who knows what they're going to do with Bray, but for me, I really want this, obviously because of the history of Rhea and Bianca.
I'm going to buy it. Yeah, dude, the 40 Years WrestleMania is a selling point. My Faction's dope. I like Cody's the cover. Like, yeah, especially if it's playable on the Steam Deck.
It will be available on Steam, yes.
Well, of course, it's going to be on Steam. I'm saying if it's Steam Deck compatible.
I don't know
specifically.
I know you will.
I mean, yeah, not a clue. But either way, I'm going to buy it.
Yeah, just buy it at Mania. It's going to be there at Access. That's why they released it so early. My big thing is that I want to buy the big digital WrestleMania one, but like I know physical media is about to become a thing of the past, so I also want the physical version of this as well. So that's kind of my like that's the conflict I'm in right now because like I want.
Yeah, I haven't bought physical media in a long time.
I know, and it's gonna go away, and I want to get my hands on it before it like actually disappears.
Yeah, Ubisoft's just like, hey, I know you bought this game, but you didn't actually buy it. You bought a
That's
license
my fear.
So
that's my fear.
Fuck you, real quick.
Yeah, that's my fear.
Steal it while you can.
Yeah. So that's the thing. So kayfabe, do you think you'll be, dabbling in this?
I will not.
I get it.
I have not purchased a WWE game since 2K18.
Nice. You didn't buy Will's 2K21 cover?
Autographed...
You didn't buy Will's 2K21 cover?
I didn't buy Will's 2K21 cover. I am so sorry.
What's Will's 2K21 cover?
I told you were the former.
You were on the
cover of
cover.
2K21.
I was.
That was your fact.
Oh, that was my fact. I don't know why I didn't buy that one.
I don't know what my royal fact is. Actually.
Oh,
I've
seen 3 royal facts from me today.
No,
right?
there's only 2.
I saw 315 days since my last incident. There's another one, then
No,
that
the other
one.
one right here is Kay, who potentially might be a mystery Royal Rumble entrant.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
yeah. You heard it first, folks. Right here.
Kay was on the Indies.
You were on the Indies. It is up in the air. And speaking of which, Kay,
Eddie Kingston's your
tell
manager.
me, mark out for me real
Could you
quick,
imagine?
Kay. Tell me about this moment when you realized that they brought back Pete Dunne officially, and Butch is now a thing of the
this-
past.
Oh, you mean the scream that I scrunched this morning watching SmackDown?
Yes, yes. Tell.
The
I
scream
want
that-
to.
I read that this morning. I was like, well, I can respond to that later. The scream
The
that I scrumped.
scream that I
Yeah,
scrunched.
did you?
Ricky Display put this in the show just because you said the word scrumped.
No,
know
I was
it.
going to put it anyway because I almost popped in my own place when I realized that they were bringing Peter back.
This Butch bullshit has been a waste of time. And I don't know. If there wasn't so much going on in the main title picture, I would think this is the beginning of Pete Dunne. I want to see him come for Gunther in the worst
I
way.
do too.
So I am really sincerely hoping that over the next year, Gunther wins the title. I could see Pete Dunne winning the Rumble like next year,
Mm-hmm.
coming for Gunther. So I'm gonna scrumpt and scream and manifest a Pete Dunne 2025 Royal Rumble win. Y'all heard it here first.
Honestly, I've learned throughout our time together on this show, Kay, not to mock your predictions because we mocked for years that CM Punk would never come back, and now he's come back twice.
3 times.
He came back on my birthday the first time.
Yeah.
Then he came back at Survivor Series, and now he's gonna main event WrestleMania.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's good. I'm happy for Pete Dunne. He looks so much happier now. He looks so much more comfortable.
I miss his jacket.
Oh, the jacket's great. Yeah.
Jacket's so dope.
But you could even tell in his entrance, it was the most himself he's looked in like years.
Yeah, I mean, it's about time that Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne finally get out of NXT. They've been there for like 8 years. Like, I have a picture when Dave and I went to Orlando at Access, a picture with Bate and Dunne, like when they did Access photos and everything.
Yeah, I met Tyler Bate 5 years ago at this
Yeah.
point.
They are. What if they brought back British Strong Style? Would you be okay with that, Kay?
I was literally just thinking, where's Trent Seven right now? I know they fired him and all.
He's roaming around somewhere.
I
skulking.
he's skulking.
Yeah.
I would mark out so hard if they did like a true British Strong Style.
Bring Trent
reunion.
as a manager, and it'll be fine.
Mustache Mountain.
Mustache Mountain. Bring Trent as a
Yeah.
manager, and they'll be fine. I love all
As
of
long
it.
as grizzled young veterans stay wherever the fuck
They're in-
they are, I think
they're in
we'll be
TNA.
fine.
I love.
God,
all right,
thank God.
I loved them.
God, they made me want to stop watching NXT. It might be the reason I actually stopped watching NXT.
Okay, you didn't really.
Should I
Awful.
They were everything on NXT UK.
Yeah.
NXT UK just hit differently.
should I tell you that Noam Dar is on the screen right now for NXT, and I actually love what Noam Dar is doing in NXT at the moment.
What is Noam Dar doing
Noam
right
Dar is
now?
being the most ridiculous Noam Dar for the last like 6 months on NXT. He's lost his mind. He actually has a group of people of color as his faction. They're called Metaphor, but they have like a power. I'm
Stop
so
it.
serious, and they have like a Power Ranger like entrance. Like when they come out together as a group of 4, everybody is like everybody's silhouette is behind a different color scheme, so it looks like a power.
Is he their token white friend?
Yes.
Is Jordan Miles back?
No, Jordan Miles is not back.
ACH is he
No,
back?
he's not back.
I literally forgot. I'm like, who the fuck is
We all
Jordan
forgot
Miles?
after he left.
Yeah, he got mad of getting a T-shirt.
Rightfully so, but like, yeah.
I remember him now.
Yeah, we all forgot. Jesus Christmas.
Jordan Smiles.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Damn.
The only failed breakout tournament winner was Jordan Miles in that instance.
Cameron Grimes, baby. Cameron Grimes should have won that year.
To the
To
moon.
the moon.
I said it at the time. Cameron Grimes needs to win this thing.
Oh man, who knows if he'll actually show up in the Royal Rumble? And now it's time to talk about one of the biggest shows of the year, and probably personally for a lot of people, one of their favorite shows of the calendar year of any wrestling promotion. It is the Royal Rumble show. Saturday, going up this Saturday, January 27th, at Tampa, St. Pete, in the Trop, that lovely baseball arena that we all love.
Oh, I forgot they're playing in the Trop. Dude, gross.
Yeah, it's so lovely that even Tampa Bay people don't even show up to their own team's home games, and they're actually pretty good half the time, which is kind of a shame. I hope they move. But also
Welcome back, Fred.
also the former home for a while of the Thunderdome, if everybody remembers correctly. It was a Thunderdome site as well. So we're going to talk a lot about the Rumble from here moving forward. But first, I want to start off with, what is your favorite thing about the Rumble, kayfabe?
I like the energy of the Royal Rumble that literally anything can happen. It's very exciting to feel like that there are no limits and that all possibilities can be entertained. I don't know, it's like reality suspends during the Royal
Yeah.
Rumble.
It is probably one of the most pure shows that remain in all of pro wrestling. Well, what are your thoughts on the Rumble?
I would say in recent years, it's the most exciting part is the final four
Yeah.
of
Mhm.
both men's and women's. It's always like the last few, especially because with Rhea and Bianca the past few
Mhm.
years, it's been like, all right, who's going to win this thing? And it's just been really nail biting. Last year, even though we knew Cody was going to win, him and Gunther had a few like, oh fuck, like what if he fucks up? Like they had a really few of, okay, if they mess up here, that's bad. Like there was a few really too close calls.
Yeah.
And it's just always suspenseful. And then, dude, the point. It's got to be the point. Point.
The point is great.
And they end the night with the fucking point at a sign and pyro. Like, what do you mean? It's the best part of the whole
Yeah.
year. It happens in January.
Yeah.
God.
It's
what a
great.
time
My
to be alive.
favorite Mumble thing obviously was when myself, Will, and Dave went down. We went to the first ever Women's Royal Rumble, which will always be something that was really cool to see. And also,
Yeah, we didn't get to hear Steffi on commentary. Thank God.
but we got to hear Vicky scream the entire time to the stage, which was lovely. One of the best parts of that Women's Rumble.
Love that one. Love
Yes.
that woman.
Vicky Royale is an absolute sweetheart. We met her a couple of times. There's also Philadelphia. How ironic as well, is also where we met officially, because he wasn't blacked out at the time, Ramblet Ant and Issa and Mance and Antisocial Kim, which was kind of the beginnings
Mhm.
of Wrestle Addict Radio to begin with. So it's always going to be a pretty interesting thing as well. So let's not waste any more time. Let's talk about the Royal Rumble matches in and of itself. Now, the Royal Rumble card in particular, it's about 4 matches for this entire card. Last year was 5. But this year's only 4 that are announced thus far. But in the men's and women's Royal Rumble, let's start with the women's. Officially, as of this morning, as I looked on ESPN, there are only been 5 women announced for the women's Royal Rumble. Remember, it's 30 women. 5 women have been announced. The official people who have entered the Royal Rumble for the women are Bianca, Becky Lynch, Maxine Dupree, Nia Jax, and the hugger herself, or the former hugger, Pamela Martinez, also known as Bailey, have been entered.
That's
Yeah.
it. That's
Can
all
I
that's
jump in?
Yeah.
I have CBS up, and CBS also has Ivy Nile listed as confirmed.
That might have happened last night, and maybe it's not updated. Okay, so we'll add Ivy Nile.
Yeah, according to CBS, it says Bailey, Nia, Becky, Bianca, Maxine, and Ivy
Okay,
Nile.
so 6. So we've got 24 slots to fill, and they're going to be filled with a lot of random people or whatever.
That's a lot.
Yeah, there's 24 slots to
Mhm.
fill. So I'm going to throw it to you, Will. Name, and there's going to be a lot of people that are going to show that's going to be expected. But give me at least 3 people that are going to be that are unexpectedly going to show up in the Women's Rumble.
Oh Christ, dude, the Bella twins, because they're one
They're the
person.
Garcia twins.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. I can't use Bella anymore.
Yeah.
So the Bella twins. Probably Trish
Maybe.
and not Beth Phoenix.
Could you imagine?
How about a real wild card
Go
here?
at it.
Stephanie McMahon.
Oh God.
I kind of like that. I kind of like Stephanie showing up, like
I like
slapping
it,
some
I
people.
guess.
Here's the thing with Steph. I think I loved funny heel Steph. Like, remember when she fired Vicky? Like, she was
Yeah.
so entertaining with that. Like, I like kind of sniveling heel Steph. Steph at 30 would be absolutely hysterical. Would be absolutely hysterical. I think she might do it just for shits and gigs. I like it. But kayfabe, name at least 3 unexpected people showing up.
My number 1 pick is AJ Lee.
Yeah.
Who else? Unexpected?
Unexpected. Or
I don't think it's
unexpected. I mean, as people who are currently on the people who are not currently on the roster.
Naomi.
Mm-hmm.
Because didn't she drop in
She
TNA?
did drop at Hard to Kill, yes.
So yeah, AJ Lee, Naomi, one more. Fuck.
Yeah, it's hard.
I need.
It's real hard.
I'm like thinking through like my whole life of wrestling and like.
Did Fred just say Eve Torres? I don't think Eve Torres is gonna do it.
Oh,
Dude, Eve
oh,
would be
I
dope,
know,
man.
I know. Eva Marie, obviously.
I'd be so happy if Eva Marie returned. I'm not gonna lie. You know what? I want Eva Marie to return so that Piper can destroy Eva Marie. Like, get that kind of devil off of her shoulder.
Yes, the revenge.
Yeah, get a little revenge. Yeah, I think that would be dope. I also think AJ Lee is a matter of not like. I think AJ Lee is eminent. I think Naomi returning, I think, is a big deal as well because they have really been highlighting the women's tag division, which is kind of ironic. There's one person who I think might show up, but maybe not. Who knows? But I'll kind of slip my stipulation, or I'll ask you guys a question. Does Jade Cargill finally debut at the Women's Rumble?
Oh yeah, duh. I don't know why I didn't say that.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh,
I forgot she was signed.
I was thinking this the other day. She's gonna show up between number 3 and 12.
I like that idea. Okay.
Put her in early. You can give it. You know what? You can give it the AJ spot. The rumors are true. She signed 6 months ago.
I like that idea. If the AJ spot was 3, get her at 3. Let her go like at least 15 to 20 minutes, and then get her out.
Yeah. No, you know what? Fuck it. Put it in the final 4. Screw it. Who cares?
Just totally mess with everybody. I like it.
Yeah. I mean, the spot's gonna be her and Nia, right? She probably body slams Nia.
What if she gorilla presses Nia?
No, dude, let's not be crazy here. Yeah, body slams Nia or power slam, whatever the fuck. Batista bombs Nia.
Just have her go
the thumbs down.
Just have her go full Batista bomb and have her like shake the ropes and everything.
Dude, if she did the thumbs down and Batista bombed Nia Jax, I would go and buy all of her merch.
Fred's is in the chat going crazy right now. He's like Jazz, Layla, Caitlyn. Caitlyn would be fun. I don't think Caitlyn. Well, okay, if AJ Lee shows up, Caitlyn would be almost a lock, I think.
Caitlyn would be
dope. Caitlyn and AJ Lee would be.
You're probably going to see a lot of NXT women.
Roxanne Perez.
Is Darby's Alex still
Gigi,
there?
yeah. I don't think Gigi will be in the Rumble myself, but you don't know. There are so many open spots that we have no idea who might show up. I can see Michelle McCool again because The Undertaker's in town doing his Dead Man show.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of Michelle McCool. Yeah. But the big question is, who takes this thing? Who wins the Women's Rumble?
I think Bayley.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Bayley is a solid lock for me because because the story is her and EO. Clearly.
Her and all the damage control.
All the damage control, because it's a matter of when they're going to turn on Bayley, Bayley. I think Bayley pulls a fast one and turns on them. I can see the EO gives a thumbs up. Bayley gives the thumbs down. And it's just like, no. And especially because Charlotte's out.
Yeah.
Right. So that's a big fly in the ointment. And you don't need Becky Lynch to win the Rumble to choose Rhea Ripley when she can just win Elimination Chamber. Yeah. Right. Mm-hmm. So there's no one else who needs the Rumble win other than Bayley, because it's just a natural progression of this story. I can't imagine. And everyone else who could possibly win it has already won it.
Yeah.
Becky's won it. Charlotte's won it. Rhea's won it. Bianca's won it. Who else is? Asuka's won it. Who else is left? Bailey. Bailey hasn't won it yet.
Yeah.
Unless Sasha comes back and Sasha wins
I don't
it.
want to say that name because I don't want to jinx anything. That would also be kind of wild. That would be kind of wild for that to occur if you would.
And I think we're getting Hugger Bailey again.
I think we're leading back to the return of a hugger.
And I think nothing is. Remember Bailey's pop when she won women's Money in the Bank.
We were there.
You were there. It's gonna be 3 times as bigger. It might pop a hole in that stupid dome they have in that stupid building.
If we do get Hugger Bailey, she's not gonna show up till maybe post Rumble or Mania if she wins.
No, I know. I'm saying the pop if she wins.
Listen, I want
because she's supposed to be a heel.
But
she's due for a face turn.
She's getting mean girl right now, which is kind of funny.
Yeah, but I mean, it's a nice slow burn of damage control. It's a will they won't they for so long, and Bailey's taking the bullets. They really are trying to kind of recreate that Sami Zayn magic. Yeah. And they're getting there, and I do think Bailey wins the Rumble, and she teases going after Rhea, but it's just like, you know what? No, fuck you, EO. I'm in control of damage control.
Yeah. You know what I want? You know what I want to see happen? I want. Here's the thing. I want Bailey to win because I think Bailey's going to win. She comes out to wrestle. She comes back hugger gimmick WrestleMania, so we get the wacky wavy inflatable arm floating tube Ben. I'll be so so happy. And then post Raw is the debut of Izzy, and then it's the run for Izzy to retire Bailey.
Dude, Izzy's still like 16 or 17 years old.
She's on the indies.
Isn't Izzy 18?
She's 18. She's on the indies.
I know she's 8.
She's on the indies now. Yeah.
Is she 18
she's an actual pro wrestler now. Yeah.
I know she's on the indies. So she probably graduated high school then. I know she skipped a year, I think.
Yeah, she's intelligent.
Ricky, did you also see on Raw the little Easter egg? I think it was during the New Day backstage segment. You see Damage Control without Bailey walking with Asuka and what's her fucking name?
The
other one.
Asuka's in Damage Control.
Dakota Kai, yeah. No, Dakota Kai. It was the people in Damage Control, Asuka and Asuka's tag team partner. I forgot who her name is.
Oh, Kairi Sane. They're all in Damage Control.
You.
Damage Control is a 5-woman faction.
Yeah. I thought they were all separate.
Nope, they all joined forces. So, it was weird for them to be there. They were all
walking around without Bailey.
Yeah, no, that's kind of a thing. When Bailey came out to do this really one-off segment with Becky and Nia, which wasn't that bad. I think Bailey is the proper choice for this. But kayfabe, who is your choice to win the Women's Rumble?
Bailey is also my choice to win the Women's Rumble. I don't think it could be anybody else.
I want Nia to win to piss people off because I think that'd be fucking hysterical.
Stop it.
It would be really funny. It would be really funny.
Here's a name we didn't talk about. Do we see
Sasha Banks?
No.
Naomi?
No, we talked about her too. Alexa Bliss.
She could be back.
She's had the child.
She gave birth a few months ago. Yeah,
it's possible.
Oh yeah, duh. I always forget about Liv Morgan. Whoops.
Well, I think no, her suspension should be up because the random marijuana charge.
Her
suspension.
But listen, that's one of the most beautiful mugshots I've ever seen.
Carmella could come back. That's
Carmella
true.
could also come back as well.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Carmella, Liv Morgan, and Alexa Bliss. I think all come back.
Clearly not Lacey Evans because she's not going to go anywhere near that. Yeah, there's a lot of unpredictability in the Women's Rumble with the people who could show up, and I think that's what makes it great. Now let's move on to the women. As of right now, and you can double check this for stop. Do not put James Ellsworth in the Women's Rumble.
I almost said Santina Morella, but I did make that joke last year.
Yeah, so you can double check for me, but right now for the Men's Rumble, there's only about 9 people who have actually officially declared according to ESPN. I have CM Punk, Homelander Cody Rhodes, Bobby Lashley, the pettiest man in all of pro wrestling, Drew McIntyre, Gunther. He is.
Yeah, he is. He really is.
Gunther, Chad Gable, Otis, Tozawa, pretty much all of Alpha Academy, and Shinsuke Nakamura. Is there anybody that I'm missing, kayfabe?
According to CBS, it says Cody, CM Punk, Shinsuke, Bobby Lashley, Drew McIntyre, Gunther, Chad Gable, Otis, Akira Tozawa, Kofi, and Damian
Kofi.
Priest.
So there's
11.
11. There's 11 officially.
Yeah.
So we have, Jesus, 19 spots to be filled.
Oh, you got the rest of Judgment Day.
Does R-Truth do the ladder stick again?
You definitely got Archer.
Mhm.
I said the rest of Judgment Day. That is included of R-Truth.
Did you hear this
So you
stat
have
about R-Truth?
What?
What's the
He's
stat?
selling more merch than Cena.
I saw he's a top
Yeah.
merch seller. He's selling more merch than
He's-
Punk.
I thought he just beat CM Punk like for the week.
I think he's the overall top merch seller currently.
Good for him. He deserves it.
That's unreal.
Honestly, let R-Truth win.
Let
the
R-Truth
Rumble.
be in the final four and have the place go nuts. Like, the best thing about the Royal Rumble is a bunch of marks, and marks will sabotage their own happiness just for a cheap pop.
Can I just say, Liv is literally next to me nodding in agreement that R-Truth should win the Rumble.
What's up?
I love that. I love that. Listen, if R-Truth gets close to winning the Rumble, they might have a Daniel Bryan incident on their hands. Because the fans will turn
Honestly,
really quickly on this.
I am willing to let CM Punk's Mania dreams die for R-Truth.
I really do want the Tom and Nick Mysterio shirt that R-Truth has come out with.
The Tom and Nick Mysterio thing is so
stupid.
fucking
It's
funny.
so fucking stupid.
I think Tom and Nick Mysterio should be the 29th and 30th spot.
Honestly, I want Dom to come out as Tom and then Nick Mysterio to prove R-Truth correct. like,
Eat your chicken.
like, I want that to happen so badly, but who could be unexpectedly showing up at the Rumble? I have one in mind that I think would be a ridiculous pop for the marks as well, but I'm going to go with you, Kayfabe.
Oh, Bubba Ray Dudley.
Oh, ECW. That could be one. Kayfabe, who do you have?
Hulk Hogan.
Stop. I don't need Mance to have a conniption. Yeah.
Goldberg, obviously.
That'd be great.
Who else?
I have one.
Brock's number 30.
Oh, that's
Stop that. I don't want Brock.
oh
to be
no, this is
30.
Brock's season. We
Yeah, Brock eliminates Gunther.
this is Brock's. Honestly, Brock Gunther Mania IC title. It's not gonna be the IC title, but just
I want that very
do too.
badly.
I like that idea. If you're not gonna give it to the main event,
I very desperately, I won't be heartbroken if it doesn't happen. I really would love to see MJF show up in the Rumble.
I would too.
I would
I'm
too.
not gonna lie. Like he's number like 25 or something.
Give him the lucky 27 spot.
I would lose my fucking mind.
Oh yeah, no, that's a
I
total
was
Long
going
Island
through my
win.
wrestling merch. All of my merch is either CM Punk or MJF.
That's gross.
And like my one Goldberg shirt.
Yeah, no, that is crazy. I mean, Okada's the cash cow, but if like MJF also shows up, that's still a win. Gilbert's. I would love Gilbert.
Gilbert.
Gilbert had the greatest video for us that I think the
I
French.
forgot we paid Gilbert money.
It was so much fun. Here's one that might happen, and I just want to do it again because I'm just a crazy mark, especially from the Rumble. Sean Spears is a free agent.
I was thinking Ty Dillon. I was thinking about
Ty
Ty Dillon.
Dillinger at 10.
10.
No, it's 11.
They could do the spot that they did again, like Ty Dillinger's music hits and then he gets beat up backstage.
It would pop. Honestly, the pop would be really good.
Ty Dillinger comes in as the perfect 11.
Yeah. Ty Dillinger.
10. It was a great NXT gimmick.
It was. I can definitely see maybe Bob makes an appearance real quick because he's a backstage agent. Bob Roode. Braun Strowman has an imminent return.
Yeah,
yeah, Braun
Strowman
would
will probably
show
like number 28 or something.
like that. Gotta get some beef in there. Ty Dillinger comes out with 11 with an ego and a nosebleed.
That's really good.
Bo Dallas would be an interesting one, Freds. But I want like Bo Leave Bo. I don't need Uncle Howdy Bo.
God, believe.
Remember the B team?
Yes, B team, go, go, go.
Team go, go, go.
God, I never want to think of the B team ever again.
I
They were
was
so much
thinking about
fun
the B
though.
team the
They were
other
great to take a
day.
photo with.
That is just Vince McMahon written all over it.
Honestly, Trick Williams would be great. I would love to see Trick Williams show up in the Rumble. Trick Williams, you could do Ilya Dragunov.
I have a feeling Ilya Dragunov will be in the Rumble.
Carmelo Hayes.
Biggie.
Peter.
Biggie might be all right. So if they did a New Day, like Kofi or Xavier convince Kofi comes in and then Biggie shows up, Biggie would be a beautiful return. I like the idea of Maven just for shits and giggles.
Oh, Andrade. Andrade is definitely coming.
Andrade.
Someone's got to make money in that family. Charlotte's out. So at this point,
Oh, Ric Flair is still making money.
yeah, right.
I have a question. Does anyone know when the Hardys AEW contract is up?
No clue. I'm not gonna lie. I know the only thing I know of recently about the Hardys is that I think Matt pissed off Rebby again because Rebby's been going off.
Have you seen Rebby Hardy's TikToks?
No, I've seen Rebby Hardy in person, and that's a beautiful woman.
Yes, she is a beautiful.
What?
Rebby Hardy's TikToks has been teasing a potential Rebby Hardy Matt Hardy divorce.
Yeah, that's what I know. That's why I said I know Matt pissed off Rebby again, and Rebby's been going off on social media.
Well, Jeff has also been kind of going off about AEW a little bit on social media, being like, "We're only on AEW Rampage, basically."
Well, water is wet. So like, come on, Jeff. I feel like Jeff's cycling. That's just me. Like he's good for a while, and then he'll get upset and find a way out and go somewhere else. Who knows?
Well, that's what I was trying to see. Can they like pop
They've
up?
done it. Probably not. I mean, they've done it before, but who knows? I had another one that I thought would be really fun. Oh, Curtis Axel. I want Curtis Axel to return and claim that he has still never lost.
I forgot about him.
Because remember, he was never eliminated from that one Rumble.
That's right.
But this one is the hardest one to book because you can go so many ways with this. Cody can win. Punk can win. Gunther, you can see winning. Lashley could win. Drew, probably not. To be completely honest with you, there's money in Drew being a petty bastard, which is what Drew is right now.
It's Punk or Cody. That's it. It's one of those two.
I don't know what you do with this too because they had the perfect promo against each other on Raw. It was beautifully done, and it almost seemed like they're teasing Cody versus Punk, which kind of be a slap in the face for the cover boy, but I get it. So I honestly don't know. Like, Punk makes sense, and I think Punk makes the most sense to me right now.
I think Cody also.
I know Cody's got a lot of momentum, being essentially a standard edition cover boy, and that's a big deal because like.
But he's only the standard edition. He's not the.
But he's the edition that most people are going to buy. The deluxe edition is going to be for the true dedicated people and people who like women's wrestling. But like Cody's the face. I understand Bianca and Rhea are on the cover, but Cody's the face of Vision. He's the official cover boy, you know. And so there's a lot of goodwill to that because you never want to let your cover athlete lose on a big stage or not get a big moment at a big stage. You know, I was almost hell-bent. I was like, oh, Cody's winning WrestleMania, and then The Rock became the chairman of the board. I was like, oh, maybe Cody's not doing anything special today. Cody makes sense.
I could see them doing a triple threat with Cody, Rock, and Roman.
Ugh, no, yuck.
And then
I agree, yuck. But I can see it happening.
Yeah, it could be convoluted. So but who wins? I mean, also Seth getting injured throws everything up in the air too. They're
not stripped.
Yeah,
though.
Not stripped, which kind of takes me off. I would have enjoyed the idea of they just pull a 95 or 92 Rumble and then like the 2016 Rumble. Whoever wins the Rumble wins the world title. Easy pick. You know, but they're not going to do that because Seth's going to fight through it. Like, I think is a bad move. You know.
I think it's the right move.
It takes away from his character, in my opinion.
Yeah, but business.
I
Money.
get it, but you have enough money on that roster to replace Seth.
Yeah, no such thing.
Yes, there is. There's money in Seth being the lovable loser, not getting his Mania main event, and him having to fight his way back to Mania the next year to get the main event and win the title.
But I think he deserves the main event. I think he
He
deserves it.
does, but that's why you have him lose, or not
He
make
is,
it there.
He has earned the right to see if he can come back from the injury.
Yeah,
They can always strip him later.
yeah, but it's again, you can strip him and make it kind of his thing, like he's cursed to the main event, and then have the story be him winning the main event next year. That's my thing.
What if they did an interim title champion?
Don't do that. Then we get a real world title situation, and yeah,
God, an interim.
no.
What is this, Tony Khan? K? Come on.
no.
I wouldn't be mad about it. It gives
I would.
It gives the belt that he could do on.
Great. CM
Why?
Punk wins another fake title.
He puts an
Well,
X through it
yeah.
again.
God, that'd be so funny.
He's finishing the story.
No, my God, interim chance would be bad. But I mean, all right. So if you had to flip a coin, Will, who are you taking as the men's Royal Rumble winner?
Oh, God damn it. It's really hard to see CM Punk coming back to WWE of all places.
His first televised match, by the way.
And immediately winning the Rumble. It's very hard to see that happening, but crazier things have happened, like CM Punk coming back at all.
Yeah.
That being said, I'm gonna give it to CM Punk.
Yeah. Kayfabe, are you also going with the Punks there?
Occam's razor, man.
Obviously.
Occam's razor.
Obviously.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's going to be. For me, I think it's Pump. What? God damn it! I'm going to have to watch NXT.
William Regal came back to NXT.
His no TV clause is up. It's been up for a while.
You know,
so
what's so
Regal can
fucking
show up
funny?
on
I was
TV.
talking about this the other day. I was wondering when he could be on TV.
He could have been on TV a while ago, but they probably just finally made sense. So that's good for NXT. Props to him and welcome back, William Regal. But I think I'm also gonna. Oh, nice. So Ava, The Rock's daughter, is essentially going to be the soon-to-be GM of NXT, and Regal's going to mentor Ava.
Oh,
I like it.
okay.
I like it. It's good. Yeah, I think Punk wins this. I think that's a good deal. He's going to go through a lot of people, especially if Brock shows back up. Like, how does Punk eliminate Brock from the Rumble?
I don't think Punk is going to be the one to eliminate
That
Brock.
might be a good thing for everybody involved.
Mhm.
Brock would just be like, no. Nice try.
I love CM Punk. Do I think he's going to eliminate Brock Lesnar? No.
Yeah, if anything, it has to be like Gunther eliminating Brock or something, or like Maven doing it for some fucking random reason, which would be great.
Or like multiple people.
What if
taking him.
Tyler Breeze and Fandango showed up as Breezango?
I would
Isn't Dirty
love-
Dango still in TNA?
No, he's just running around the indies. He can show up.
Good for him.
I would.
Oh, maybe
love-
he's Zack Ryder.
That would be great.
Woo.
Woo woo woo. You know it. Chelsea's been stealing his finisher, the Rough Rider. Which, by the way,
Mhm.
big Chelsea Green fan. That she is fucking hysterical. Absolutely hysterical. Justice for Chelsea Green, by the way. But yeah, that's the Royal Rumble. It's gonna be very must see. There's also other things going on in the Royal Rumble. Like, oh yeah, by the way, what's probably going to be the presumed main event? Roman Reigns in a fatal 4-way against AJ Styles, Randy Orton, and LA Knight, who's losing his stock minute by minute. This is going to probably be the main event with the Royal Rumble matches going on before this. Oh, this is going to be a fun match. LOL Roman wins, obviously.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although, if with this going on last, it's a good point, Ricky, because with this going on last, obviously it's going to go on last because Roman Reigns' title run, but you need to have that closing moment of the Rumble be meaningful, right? It's not. It can't just be Roman Reigns lifting the title and Michael Cole going, "Let's see you tomorrow."
Because remember, last year was Sammy turning.
Sami
One of the
Zayn.
biggest pops, one of
Yeah.
the biggest pops I've ever heard in my ears.
Yeah.
I still got it.
You really have a chair shot? Yeah.
You mean
Yeah,
this
that
one? Yeah, this one. Yeah, yep, that's like 8 seconds of just screaming. So, yeah, you got to end it on something. And what's better than Cody Rhodes coming down and saying, I choose you, and then doing the point.
That would be great if Cody wins.
Yeah. So, I mean, there's plenty of different ways they can go about this because there's just LOL Roman wins is a very anticlimactic ending to this card.
Mhm. I think they're going to highlight the fact that Roman, I think, has passed one of Bruno Sammartino's records, which is also kind of freaking absurd as a big thing. Because you got to highlight Roman's streak at some way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
So it's going to be great.
With this going last makes me think, well, here's the thing. If this doesn't go, what if this goes first?
That's gross. I don't think that's possible.
No way.
Well, here's the thing. If it goes first, that could mean The Rock wins the Rumble. Because placement of this match
key.
is very important
Yeah.
to who wins the Rumble, right? Because it's either going to be this or the men's Royal Rumble that main events. And who's the only thing bigger than Roman Reigns at the end of the card? The Rock.
Yeah, it is not a coincidence that they announced The Rock being part of the board the week of the Rumble.
Yeah. So I doubt it. I still think Roman goes on last, but
I think Roman
knows?
stacks all three of them, which is an absurd visual.
God.
That's
Yeah.
wild.
But that also might happen.
Was he just spear all three of them?
Now I think I feel like they do a thing where like it's gonna be like a house show finisher mayhem, and like the last person standing gets speared, and then Roman just stacks all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. Someone comes in with shenanigans. Maybe Rikishi comes back. Rikishi for the Rumble? That'd be
Can
pretty
we
cool.
get a Rikishi dance off? I'd love it. My other question, because LOL Roman wins. Who gets the RKO? Who gets the most devastating RKO?
All of them.
LA Knight.
AJ. AJ's doing a forearm. Gets RKO.
That's true. Yeah, everybody's getting RKO. This is going to be a fun match. It's a fatal four-way. Roman doesn't have to be pinned to lose the title.
I'm excited.
Yeah, it's gonna.
It feels very fresh.
It is very, very fresh. I think also, last but not least, this is also in a pretty well-built feud. You have Kevin Owens versus everybody's hated douchebag white guy, Logan Paul, for the United States Championship. They're going to put this somewhere in the middle of a card of a 4-match pay-per-view at the moment, or premium live event.
This should be on the pre-show. Sorry, Kevin. But that should be on the
Ooh,
pre-show.
That's
dare
a
you-
bold
how dare
statement.
you, Kay?
That's a bold statement.
How dare you, Kay? This is Logan Paul we're talking about here. Social
Yo,
media.
fuck Logan
megastar.
Paul. I'm not sorry about it.
Michael Cole won't let you forget he's a social media megastar.
Megastar.
He's like the
Why
Hulk.
don't we-
He's like the Hulk Hogan of social media.
Honestly, I would put that on the pre-show and then put like a meaningful women's match.
No, Kay, you don't understand. This guy is the Ric Flair of Vine. All right. He is a 21-time Vine champion.
Well, the 21-time Vine champion is setting feminism back at least 15 years.
Some people would also call him a maverick of sorts.
Yeah, he's a maverick. He's a maverick.
A maverick of sorts. I mean, they had a great promo on SmackDown. I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be really good.
They did.
It was
They
really,
did.
really good.
And I am a big fan of Logan Paul. I can't believe it, but he's fucking really
Yeah,
good.
he's just too busy with other stuff to be consistent.
And him and LA Knight are gonna do a great mid-card match on night 2 of
They so
WrestleMania.
are. They so are. It's gonna be beautiful, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, listen, Logan Paul's got one of the most protected runs in recent WWE history. He's gone up against Roman. He's gone up against like Ray. He went up against Ray in his first WrestleMania, and The Miz helped him out.
Seth.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
he's
Ricochet.
yeah, like he's doing well for himself. And Kevin Owens is going to protect him. Probably going to beat the crap out of him at the same time.
He's gonna take a great step.
Yeah, he is. He's taken one before, which is also the great part about that promo. He mentions that the reason he got into wrestling because he got stunned at WrestleMania in Tampa by KO, and he wants to get his revenge.
Which is pretty funny.
Yeah.
Oh, also complete wild card for the Royal Rumble. Pat McAfee's gonna guest commentate. again.
Absolutely, because they're not going to tell Michael Cole, and Cole's going to fanboy again.
And maybe Pat McAfee is in the Rumble, and then once he gets eliminated, he goes to the commentary desk.
Yeah, I like that.
That's what they should do. That'd be really funny.
I like that.
I just got my ass kicked, Michael Cole. My friend Aaron Rodgers said Jimmy Kimmel's a
It's what it is. Pat McAfee's gonna go to the Rumble. He's gonna be valeted in by Aaron Rodgers.
by Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers wearing like a Jimmy Kimmel mask.
Oh my god, it might happen. Actually, wouldn't put it past them. Wouldn't put it past them.
Dude, Aaron Rodgers, what an asshole.
I've been trying to tell you guys for years.
I always believed him. He's like, yeah, Jimmy Kimmel was on the Epstein flight logs. And he wasn't.
Oh my god. I do like the Jason Kelsey ripping off his shirt when Cody wins the Rumble. Will be a great visual as well. Oh my god. But yeah, no, this match is going to be fun. I don't know what they're going to do with this and know what it's going to lead to, but KO's going to try to make Logan look good, and it's going to be great. But Logan Paul's going to find a way to scrap his way through this again. Maybe he does the brass knucks again, like he did at Crown Jewel or what have you.
Yeah.
So again, the Royal Rumble is a 4-match card so far, unless they add something else. So far, unless they add something.
John Cena's gonna come out and cut a promo.
He's
again.
gonna say,
like, "Is WrestleMania gonna come here?"
It already has. Twice, kind of, 1.5. Who knows? Maybe he'll correct Gunther, because I don't know if you saw Gunther's gaffe, which I do have to talk about. It was the funniest thing I've ever seen from a production crew. So Gunther comes out to talk to Seth, and he's like, "Yeah, Seth, this Sunday at the Royal Rumble," and then
Oh my god, I was
immediately
fucking
the production team pulls up a graphic saying Royal Rumble this Saturday.
Saturday.
And then commentary going, the Royal Rumble
Saturday.
on Saturday.
I was like, someone
Emphasis on
got
Saturday.
a raise in that TV truck, or just like laughing her ass. They're like, wait, we have a 7-second delay. Hold
No,
on.
there was a director screaming his face off. You put that fucking graphic up right now, and you don't take it down until we go to fucking commercial.
So funny. It was so funny.
I'm so glad you brought that up, because I thought did anyone else notice that, or did I imagine
all noticed it? They put it up real quick.
It was so funny.
Oh my god, it was one of the best things ever.
But he also, Gunther said that the Royal Rumble being on Sunday so convincingly that is the Bull on Sunday?
I had to catch myself too. I said, wait a minute. Did they advertise it all wrong?
I work during the day on Saturday, but I'll be done way before the Rumble starts, so I can actually, watch this year. Not like last year.
Watch with us on Discord. We might have a plan in place, Kay.
I would love that. Yeah, last year I watched all the big fours during work, and it was a mistake. This year.
Yeah, it was. So with all that being said, we're gonna do the crown system, obviously, and I think I might start something that Will started years ago that we never really kept up with. I think we might name a champion of KOTR by the end of this year and start keeping a tally of who has the best predictions.
Oh, I like that.
Oh my god, I forgot we kept points one year.
Yeah, we did. We got to see who wins for all the shows that we predict throughout this year, with the Royal Rumble being the starter. So I might have to hit you guys up during the post show about what your selections were. But be that as it may, Mix Murphy or Kayfabe. I'm gonna run through all of your nicknames at this point.
All good.
Yeah, like the 3 faces of Foley over there.
Seriously,
love it.
It's amazing.
I have many eras, many faces.
You do, yeah. You have more. Go ahead, Kay.
I said I have many eras, I have many faces, and I give this Royal Rumble 8 crowns.
Yeah, you have more eras than Taylor Swift. Thank God.
I do.
Yeah, thank goodness. She's stealing swag surfing from me. Anyway, well, Terror Shock. I have my gripes with T Swift.
I got high hopes for this Rumble, like every Rumble. I remember people were poo-pooing on the last few ones. I go, you guys didn't watch the same show I did. The last few Rumbles have been fucking
really
incredible.
good, really fun. Yeah.
Like, I feel like the Rumbles have been really fun in recent years.
And always surprisingly, the women's has been past 2 years has been better than the men's.
Yeah, they have much.
From what I remember, and I remember the past few years, the men's have gone first, which is always surprising.
Yeah, I think Rhea won the last year, and the women's went on second.
The men's went. No, the men's went on. Are you sure?
I remember Rhea winning after
Cody.
No, my fault. You're right. Rhea won first, and then Cody won.
Because Cody was the main event, right?
Yeah. No.
Roman
was the main.
Event.
Yeah.
Oh,
maybe you're right.
Roman.
Maybe you're right. But I always think the women are gonna go first. In the past few years, I could have sworn the men have gone first.
They switch it up from time to time, but Roman being the main event also kind of screws it up.
Oh, that's
as
right.
well. Yeah. So for me, I'm picking.
Last year's Rumble feels so long ago.
It was. Yeah, it was.
It was.
It
January
was.
was a year ago, actually.
Yeah. Who would have thought? Yeah, I think I'm also gonna give this 9 crowns as well. Yeah, because this is of all the Rumbles in recent memory, this is probably the most unpredictable one. You know, there's a lot of things that could happen that can really change what's going on with WrestleMania and these next couple of months, and I'm excited for it. I really, really am. So that pretty much concludes our show this week. Hey, welcome back, Big Ten. That includes our show this week. It's been really nice to have all of you guys back, especially Kay. Not so much Will, but especially Kay.
That's fine. I get it.
To have you guys back. I think Tuesday. I think Tuesday might be a consistent thing, and also check out our social medias in the future because I have rules for the Royal Rumble drinking game this year, given to me by the Queen herself. Shout out to Danny Nolan.
Jesus.
Yeah, the Royal Rumble we'll talk about on the post show. I got it sent to me
on
yesterday.
The floor by entrant 15.
That's all. Don't be like Charles from last year. Jesus Christ! I had to hear him snore in my headset because he passed. And he woke up the next. That's why I know the women went on last because he woke up the next day and he totally forgot half of the women's Rumble. And we had to watch it again. That's the women went on last. Yes.
I'm probably gonna have to go buy. I'm gonna have to go buy Stone Cold's beer for Royal Rumble.
Get like a 6. Get a 6-pack.
Yeah, because they're tall boys. They're
yeah,
pretty much, or they're big. Yeah. They're bigger, I should say.
Yeah. They can be over Discord if we play it out right, but I'll tell the rules a little bit later. But it's good to have you guys back. So yeah, with that being said, should we just kick it to the post show now?
No, you do music.
Yeah, I mean that's what I mean. Kick it to the post show. Do music. Act like you've been here before, Will.
Yeah.
CM Pub, I love it.
Midnight.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have been listening to or watching the award-nominated Kings of the Rings podcast, the 2024 finalists for the Best Wrestling Podcast by the Sports Podcast Awards. Please give us a vote by clicking the link in the description below. I have been your host, King Ricky Rose. You can actually, kayfabe and Will, actually find me at Ambassador Biggs across all social media outlets. Find Kings of the Rings podcast at KOTR_podcast. Like, share, subscribe, leave us 5-star reviews. Links to all of that are in the description below. We are a member of Wrestle Addict Radio, the cure for the Common Wrestling Podcast Network. Find Wrestle Addict Radio's socials at addict_wrestle on Twitter and Wrestle Addict Radio everywhere else. It is good to be back with the original crew, the award-nominated crew, because we couldn't go this far without everybody in attendance on this panel and on this show. Will Tarashuk.
Kay, I've been thinking about this for 3 days. Since you and I are back.
Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. God damn it. Oh, goodness. Just do your outro. Just do your outro so I can get the K.
Oh, it's the one with words. Oh, yeah.
Here comes...
Oh, yeah. Jazz is going to yell at me because it's going to get loud in here in about 3 seconds. I don't care if we get hit with copyright. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Will Tarashuk. T as in Thomas, A-R-A-S-H-U-K.
Why didn't I see this coming?
I love this song because I thought about it yesterday.
So good.
I thought about it yesterday. I keep this song on the soundboard for moments just like this when Kay Murphy is gone for 6 months and all the days of my life are right here on the Kings of the Rings podcast. It's 9 years, guys, coming up on February 8th.
Oh, Jesus.
It's a 9-year anniversary of this podcast, so a lot of crazy things are going to happen on this show, including the unsung hero is finally going to get his song, and it's not this one. Kay Murphy, Kayfabe, Queen Bee, whatever you're calling yourself these days, please. I'm so glad to have you back. The HBIC, the ukulele baby. Let's go, Kay. How are you?
The ukulele baby. Oh,
I gotta
that.
find that audio because that's how you gave us the theme song. You played the ukulele on your.
Oh
first
God,
time.
I remember that.
Yeah, you were in like a basement.
Yeah, I recorded that in the basement of my parents' house.
Yeah.
Look how far we've come.
Yes, you have a dog now.
Yes.
Get
He's
your own baby.
like a little baby. He's very eepy. You can find us on Instagram at K_Fabe. You can also find me on TikTok, not doing a whole lot of anything. And yeah.
Not even responding to the videos I send you either, but that's cool.
Okay. If you send them through text, I will look at them.
All right, fair.
I do not look at the inbox. I always ignore the inbox. I don't know why. I have like 100 TikToks in my inbox. I haven't opened them or looked at them.
That's fine.
But if you text it to me, I'll open it and respond promptly.
I got you. Anywho, folks, when we come back next week, probably on Wednesday, Kay and Will probably won't be here, but I'll probably drag in somebody from the World of Wrestling Twitter to be on the show. But first and foremost, folks, enjoy the Royal Rumble. Enjoy the best time to be a wrestling fan, because 2024 is about to get absolutely insane, and it starts this weekend at the Royal Rumble. So until next week, folks, goodbye, good night. We'll see you soon, except for you, Slack, because you're still never going to get back on the show. Fuck you, Slack. See you later, folks.
I don't think I've ever made it to the end of this song.
Wow, your hair is crazy emo right now. Well, like look at the side part.
Dude, as soon as I got my hair cut, my hair just kind of goes to one
I
side
think your hair
now.
is short. I like
And
it.
it's really annoying.
Oh wait, since you guys haven't seen me in a while, I need to show you. So I've been growing out my undercut since July.
No way.
Okay. Yeah.
Wow, look at that.
Like
I don't think your hair's been that long since like we first met you.
No, I had an undercut when I met you guys.
Yeah.
I had an undercut, but it wasn't as high up. But I'm growing the whole thing out, and I
Nice.
eventually will undercut it again, but lower.
Okay. I'm cool with that. All right. So you want to see the Royal Rumble drinking game things that the Queen came up with.
See.
All right, hold on. Let me pull it up. I pulled it up in an email. It's actually quite dangerous. It's not as bad as last year, I don't think.
Clearly, because Charles passed out.
He literally called me the next day, and it was like, "What happened?" I go, "What do you remember?" And he's like, "I remember someone coming out at number 15." I go, "Okay, let's watch it again."
There it is.
Oh, wait, long audio. This one.
Oh, here it is. All right, let's pull it up. All right, are we ready for this?
Yeah, let's do
The
it.
2024 official Royal Rumble drinking games. You are going to take one sip of your beverage. One sip, by the way. If you're going to take one sip for every entrance into any match. If the announcers say that both feet must touch the floor. If an announcer says a road to WrestleMania.
That's really good.
If the announcer says every man or woman for themselves.
Oh my god.
If the commentary team mentions a sponsor.
Sponsor?
Yeah, a sponsor. There's two of it. There's PlayStation and Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League.
Dude.
If a finisher is used, and you're also going to take one sip if the commentary team mentions a stat about the Rumble. Okay, that could be an overall stat, could be a specific stat for that person as well. That's the.
Oh, I'm gonna hit my vape for every drink.
That's you're the smartest person in the room right now. Okay.
Yeah.
Smart. You're going to take 2 sips. Okay, if a superstar eliminates their tag team partner.
Yeah, okay, I might do the same thing actually. I don't have any weed, but I might go to dispensary on Saturday just so I can do that.
Yeah, take 2.
Just get a cart. It'll be a lot easier for you.
Yeah, 2 sips or 2 puffs if a superstar eliminates their tag team partner. When they show the Rumble Facts video package, which by the way is a 2-part video package.
It's very good.
I think Tiffany Stratton is the voiceover for it. Because she did a good job. Take 2 sips if a superstar is eliminated by 2 or more people. Take 2 sips if the commentary team mentions someone, but if the commentary team mentions the time that somebody has lasted in the Rumble. Okay. If multiple members of the same stable are in the ring at the same time, you take 2 sips. If any titles change hands. And lastly, take 2 sips if someone with a title enters the Rumble. Okay, that's the middle tier. The third tier, or not the middle, the third tier is the middle tier. 3 sips if a superstar is eliminated in under 30 seconds. Okay?
That's good. That's a good one.
That is very good.
If a superstar is attacked before or during their entrance. If a superstar does something crazy to save themselves, so a Kofi-like spot. If a superstar from NXT enters the Rumble, which is very likely. If a superstar points at the WrestleMania sign, have fun with that one. There's going to be a lot of pointing. Anytime a digital exclusive is shown, it's like some backstage digital footage is shown, you take 3 sips. And now here's the best category, the finish your drink category. Finish your drink, or I guess for smoking weed, take a really, really big puff, is finish your drink if a Hall of Famer not already announced enters the Rumble. If a celebrity enters the Rumble. If a superstar eliminates themselves. Okay. If any Rumble record is broken. Okay. If either of the first 2 entrants in the Rumble make it to the final 2, you need to finish your drink. And last but not least, finish your drink if somebody from another company shows up in the Rumble.
Wow.
Yes.
That's great.
There is a modifier that is put in as well. It's called the Extreme Rules modifier. Okay, so if you want to live dangerously like Sir Charles did last year, you put in these extreme rules. So the extreme rules is that if you can sorry about that. Sorry, Google. So it says there's a rule that's already says you take a drink for every elimination and entrance. You would, and that's in yeah. Take a drink for every elimination and entrance. That is an extreme rule. Okay. So for every entrance, you would take a drink. You would take you'd actually, finish your drink. The other extreme rule is the category of take 3 sips. You would change that category to take a shot.
Ooh.
Those would be extreme rules modifiers if you are willing to do that. I highly advise you do not do that. So that are the Rumble rules.
An edible.
Take an edible for every elimination and entrance.
Jesus.
Oh no, I didn't hear the Okay, I did not hear the elimination and entrance. I will not take an edible for all that.
Well, that's if you want to go by. So the 2 extreme rules is that you replace, a sip for every elimination and entrance with taking like you finish your drink essentially, and the other extreme rule is that you change the 3 sips category to take a shot.
God. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll find a modifier.
366.
Yeah, I'll see if I can post it up somewhere and all of that stuff. So that's the Royal Rumble drinking game. So yeah, we're gonna try this Discord thing. We watched TNAK on Discord. We watched Hard to Kill together. It was
How
really
was it?
It was really fun. I started screaming it should have been me when Dolph Ziggler showed up. Because that's all I see.
It should have been me.
I watched Wrestle Kingdom. I saw his little backstage, little temper tantrum. It was fucking great.
Yeah, I did not watch Wrestle Kingdom.
It's nice. One of my friends has has NJPW World.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So it was really, really, really a fun time. So yeah, that was pretty much it. I love this. I love how somebody made a Family Guy cover of 2K24.
It looks like a real game.
It does. I like these covers of 2K this year. I'm not gonna lie. It's really good. I love how someone tweeted Roman Reigns will only be playable once a month in WWE 2K24 to simulate real life. What are you laughing at, Will? Are you just kidding?
No, Nap sent me a reel. It's really fucking funny. My Instagram is just my friends sending me, my friends sending reels back and forth to each other.
Nice. Kay, did you?
Same.
I have to send you the video. I think of the person who does like the animated wrestlers in like a library, and is them
Oh.
always arguing. All right, so it's like there was one that came out
Excuse me.
where it was like Cody's in like a library, and it's a bunch of other random wrestlers in like video game
Hi, Papa.
in somewhat video game footage, and they're all like doing dumb shit in the background. And Cody goes up to like the librarian and he goes, "I have to finish the story." And then The Rock comes back and he's like, "Shut up, bitch." Like in the background of this entire video, there's like CM Punk talking with a giant bottle of Pepsi.
I need to see that.
I cry. It's so good. It might be in our Discord, but it's pretty far up there. I definitely got to show it to you at some point. So, Kay, Mix Murphy, did you buy your Raw Before Mania tickets yet?
I didn't buy them yet. We just bought Green Day tickets.
Nice. Nice.
So what had happened was I was all set to buy my Raw Before Mania tickets, right?
And then Green Day became
Green Day
available.
announced that on this tour they're doing, and it's playing at fucking City Field, so it's basically in my backyard.
It's right there. I mean, I don't blame you.
So Green Day is playing Dookie in full and American Idiot in full.
Wow.
Plus, like their greatest hits.
Of course.
Their openers are the Smashing Pumpkins and Rancid.
Holy shit.
So we're going, and it's right before my birthday.
Well,
so
I
I'm
mean,
like,
fair.
So we bought those tickets first, but Raw, I feel like I'm not gonna have a problem finding Raw tickets.
You never know. Be sure to check out my friend. Oh, Ronnie's restaurant is still there too. If you want to go there beforehand as well.
I have to check out the menu and make sure Liv can eat there.
Fair enough.
Because they're vegan.
Yeah, that makes sense. I don't know if you saw. There's a clip of the lead singer of Green Day, Billy.
Billy Joe Armstrong.
Yeah, there's a video that's been going around. So he was at a dive bar in like England, and the band was covering their song, and he came on stage and started singing with them.
That's cool.
That's pretty cool.
Green Day played in
it's like a cease and desist.
They played in the subway recently.
I saw that video.
Subway. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, no, yeah, he so no one knew he was in the bar. And he
That's
listened,
wild.
and he literally just walked on stage and grabbed the mic and started singing, and like the lead singer's freaking the fuck out.
What if security has tackled him?
Get him. I have to send you that video. That's one of my favorite ones. I was like, wow, Green Day's fucking awesome.
Yeah, Green Day kicks ass, dude.
Yeah.
I'm very excited. I've never seen them live before. So
They're
this
probably
is
a kick-ass time.
I feel like this has just been a very long time coming, so I'm hyped.
Yeah, did you get good seats at City Field?
We're in the 400s, but we're across from the stage.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, just chill out and have a good fucking time.
That's the thing. I'm gonna have my little vape. I'm gonna have fun.
Yeah. Just chill the fuck out. You're up in the 400s.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I don't
I'm
need-
definitely gonna I'm definitely gonna go to the dispensary.
Yeah.
For sure. I do. Watching wrestling when I'm like high or stoned is just so much better. I enjoy
Yeah.
wrestling when I'm sober, but that's specifically when I'm high. It's just incredible.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's good. I'm really excited for the Rumble. One of our the other Will,
I'm so excited.
the other Will that we had on the show from Bots and Chair Shots, they're all going down.
Oh,
They're-
that's fun.
yeah, they're all going down. I gotta send you guys the video. I did their trivia show a couple weeks ago, where we just do random trivia. It was like wrestling, pop culture, and a random fact. No, it was wrestling. Are you smarter than a fifth grader categories? And
Oh, that's fun.
and then like general knowledge trivia. It was funny as fuck. I lost. I told him it was a travesty. I was losing on MLK weekend.
That's funny.
It was a really, really
Alright,
fun
guys.
time. But yeah, I think it's time for us to get out of here. Okay, I know you've got to sleep, and I eventually have to do something.
Yeah, I gotta take trash out and then shower and
Ooh.
do a bunch of stuff.
Everything
I'm
uploaded.
gonna-
I mean, I'm not going to put this out until Thursday anyway, so I got time to edit tomorrow.
It's uploading. You know how my media fires. It's like
Give it time. We have 2 days to do this, anyways.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'll probably do it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Love y'all.
Yes, and
I'll
let's
see you
let's
later.
end this stream, and we are out of here.
Midnight music.